try this. Good morning, everybody. We are live back, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Sorry. Trying to make our Facebook Live not be silent again right off the bat. Good morning, everybody out there in Radio Land and everybody in studio.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, Lordy. It's Tuesday. And
Monday light?
Monday light.
Or Monday heavy.
hard. Monday, full
Monday
banquet. Monday banquet.
At least on Monday, you get to at least have some hope that it's like, maybe it's Sunday, and I just showed up to work accidentally.
Yeah.
And, no,
Tuesday removes all doubt.
Tuesday, there's no doubt left in the world.
Yeah.
Good morning, Ann Archer Oates. Let me know if you can hear us on Facebook Live. I don't know what's going on. We also had a slight bit of issues with ABC News, so we gotta figure that out.
If you can't hear us, blink twice.
Yeah, blink twice. You guys have good days yesterday?
Busy.
I had a couple things going on yesterday. The first thing, I didn't wear a belt yesterday, so I was way off. I was off all day. Yeah. You know, I wear a belt every day, and even though I fill out the pants,
you notice.
I notice.
You got like an extra chore you have to do all day. That's
exactly.
Hitching your britches
up all day.
Yeah, I feel off.
Yeah,
and I mean, I usually wear like a tucked-in shirt too, so I cannot forget the belt. I have forgotten the belt before and ran home before like we started this. Like, sorry, I'll be back soon. I have to have the belt.
It's a sleazy move to be tucked in, no belt.
I feel like that's a dad thing to do.
It's kind of
Is
dad.
it
I don't think
Dad-ish.
I wouldn't say sleazy.
No? I'm not sure I trust the guy who tucks in a no belt.
No, I know. Hey, I know lots of good guys who tuck their shirt in but don't wear a belt. I just don't think, to me, and this is just a very shallow thing. I just don't think it looks as good.
It doesn't. It separates your upper half from your bottom half, and it also creates kind of like a bold statement if you have like a black belt and a lighter shirt, you know.
Bold
statement. It looks great.
Yeah.
Bold statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one. I'm a big chicken fan. I love eating them. I used to love raising them. So I have this nice chicken belt. I really like that one.
Chicken belt.
Yeah.
Like from chicken skin?
No, not from
chicken hide.
I think it's from a chicken hide. Don't think so. Chicken leather.
What is a chicken
it's got
belt?
like chicken patterns on it.
That's cool.
It's a Mexican style belt.
Sure,
yeah.
I got
you. Go to
you.
like Paulitas or something. You see, there's a very particular belt. It's got a big
buckle,
a big buckle on it. Yeah, and they always have this real nice like embroidered patterns on it. There was two. I got it from Paulitas. You know, they had two styles. There's one with horses. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little afraid of horses.
Yeah,
I don't really trust this
big animal.
I'll pet one from across the fence and talk to it, but I'm not like getting in a corral with one. A cow, I'll get in there and corral whatever needs to be done. I'll get in there with it. But a horse, there's something about it I don't.
If you ever fed a horse an apple, you know,
it's the teeth I'm real terrified
it looks
of,
like it just eat your whole arm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And getting kicked in the head, too.
That's
I
right.
don't need that to happen again. But so there was that, and then there was the chicken. And at least I have risen chickens before, so it made a little more sense. It was less posery.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've had the past.
Yes,
so you get the pass to wear the belt.
And I have a couple of people that have actually, since I've mentioned it a few times on the radio recently, have hollered at me because they wanted to start a little chicken, a little hobby farm, backyard chicken raising, and asked me for a bit of advice or two. Glad to do that.
Yeah.
What
not to do?
Mostly, I was like, there is a reason I don't have them right now. So
it's because of the chicken belt.
Because they all been made into belts.
Yeah,
I was thinking you wear a chicken belt and people are like, he knows it's chickens.
It's advertisement.
It is, yes.
That's the man. Come down there, the radio station, see the man with the chicken belt.
Good morning, everybody on Facebook Live. Donna Canatzer says, Happy Valentine's Day to all. I forgot. It's Happy Valentine's Day.
I did not forget.
No, you didn't.
You're very pink.
I am.
Yeah. Different shades of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Chris Hale, good morning, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. Chris, be my Valentine?
Oh, I think he's already got one, Tyler.
Will you choose, Tyler?
Morning, Ricky Davis. Good morning, John Baldwin and Archer Oates. Everybody, leave a like and a comment down there, and you get put in the drawing for this Friday to win, or maybe today. We got some cupcakes we might be giving away today.
Yeah, I have an extra dozen cupcakes that I made yesterday.
Whoops! I made an extra dozen cupcakes.
I made 96 cupcakes yesterday.
What are you doing?
My gosh!
That was 8 dozen. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Do not,
You have a
and I was
problem.
sober. I promise.
I was about to ask. Yeah. Are you off the wagon?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
Yeah,
off the
off
wagon.
the wagon.
off the wagon?
You're
Okay.
on the wagon with everybody else, right?
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
fall off the wagon like a drunkard.
See, but I always thought like, well, put him back on the wagon. He can't walk himself anymore.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
Yes.
I said, put him in the back. You know, if you're
Yeah.
off the wagon, I thought you're walking alongside.
Yeah,
him.
yeah, you're
you're
doing great.
going down the Oregon Trail. you
Right.
know?
No,
Hoping not to get cholera or bit by a rattlesnake.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, yeah, I'd rather be on the wagon, I think, on the Oregon Trail. You know,
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to work.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just gonna be on the wagon. I'll be the guy in the group that's like never does anything. I'll go gather firewood. Just gather a few
Yeah,
pieces.
exactly.
Yeah.
It is Valentine's Day, and we're already like, everybody did this as kids. If you're listening, or if you're a kid right now, you're going to do this if you're not doing it already at this particular moment.
Yeah.
Is the whole like, oh yeah, hey, there's a thing at school today. I
Yeah.
need $20.
Yeah.
And I need you to fill out this form. I forgot at school.
Yes.
So can you just put your name on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
That whole nonsense. It happened to us last night with our 11th-month-old baby. Yeah,
She was like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah,
yeah.
So we have this a diaper bag, that we take with her every day, and they'll let us know if she needs supplies. If we need, she's got a lot of supplies there at the daycare, but let us know if she's running low on some
Supplies.
We diapers, wipes,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
diaper cream.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff. There's a whole logistical.
Oh, yeah.
Support behind
Sure.
behind the baby, but we bring her food every day or toys and stuff. But they always leave like she gets a report card every day. It's just like how much did she eat and how long was
Yeah.
her nap. Or
Mm-hmm.
if there was an incident. We've had an incident report or two where she
She got
stubbed
a-
her toe or
yeah,
something.
A
Yeah.
yellow
Right.
elephant on nap time.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What is that?
No, she usually gets gold noodles.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a gold noodle. But yesterday they put a slip in there that says, "Reminder: tomorrow is the Valentine's Day party. You need to provide your baby with, or your child with, stuff for her friends at school." And it had a list of Mariah's friends. But it was, by the time we saw it, we'd already gone grocery shopping. We'd already been to Walmart.
Yeah.
It was all this and that. And it said reminder.
Yeah, yeah.
And no, a reminder is you've told us
Yeah.
previously. Now you're reminding us.
Yeah, yeah.
There was no reminder.
Yeah.
This was the first we knew about it.
This is it.
So literally, Caitlin was going to go last night, and she's like, "Nah, I'll just go in the morning." And
Yeah.
So Caitlin's got to run to Walmart or something sometime this morning. She like cupcakes or something to bring. She's got to bring something. Mariah can't be the kid already at
Yeah.
less than a year old. Can't be the one kid who didn't bring anything. For
How do they
Valentine's
choose her
Day.
friends?
The ones in her class.
Oh, so they're all friends.
Yeah, they're all friends.
Except for
yeah.
one
There's
kid.
4 of them.
One kid gets
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, there's only 4 of
Nobody likes
them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Including
not
her.
so bad. Yeah, that's not so bad.
Not
then.
so bad.
Yeah.
And they're also like a year. I hope like the parents of the other kids aren't like bringing in a bunch of candy and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
My child can have candy when she's 18.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I can. I see it.
Yeah.
All right. Legal smoking age. First time you can have the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
All right.
A couple cans of ravioli, call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Valentine-esque. But yeah, here we are. Not even a year old, and there's already like, "Hey, Mom, I got a party tomorrow.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
bring some stuff for it." Like, Mariah, we already
Yeah.
went shopping. What the
Yeah.
heck?
Jeez.
Maybe not so much the baby's fault, but we put all the blame on her.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're anthropomorphizing the baby.
A little bit.
If I
It
may
works,
use
though.
that term.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take your point for sure.
Yeah.
They're preparing
cool,
you for
though.
the future
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, there you go.
There's the Caitlin's first mission this morning is
Yeah,
to
go find a cupcake or
go
something
find
like
Valentine's
that.
themed item. to
Yeah,
bring,
yeah.
for
Yeah.
class.
It does bring back some bad memories. I dreaded Valentine's Day in school, having to make that little box and you put it
Yep.
at the end of your desk
Yeah.
and you hope, and all you really get is like the teachers. The teacher comes and brings and puts one in every
You didn't
kid's
get-
box.
Mine was always stuffed. I love Valentine's Day. It was a
don't
popularity
remember.
contest.
I didn't get the one I wanted. I do remember in 6th grade getting one from Taylor. Oh, what was her last name? I don't remember.
Swift?
And then something Taylor Swift, yeah. And then we were boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
know,
Oh, that's
for,
how it works,
for
right?
for a month or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. 6th grade boyfriend girlfriend. Which
Yeah.
meant that you just like acknowledged each other.
See, 6th grade almost seems a little old for the whole
yeah?
putting a box on the front of your desk and getting Valentine's cards.
I
and
remember
stuff.
specifically 6th grade.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would think like 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
Right about the time where the whole like I didn't get any cards thing can really lead to emotional damage.
Yeah, I mean,
long
it's-
lasting.
Later on, then you're, you know what? I'm gonna
Imagine
leave
if they
it
did
there.
that in your senior year.
Yeah.
That would be rough.
Yeah,
That'd be
for
rough.
sure.
That'd be rough
Yeah.
for some
Yeah.
kids.
I had a
Rodney in class gets none.
I had a breakup on Valentine's Day when I was in high school, and it was like there was a dance that night that I was supposed to be going to with my beau.
Yeah.
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 And he broke up with you on Valentine's Day?
Well, he didn't necessarily break up with me. He was seeing somebody else and went around telling everybody in school that he broke up with me.
Was her name Ashley?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like Ashley or Becca.
Listen, a lot of good Ashleys out there, but I was spurned by an Ashley.
Were you?
Yeah, and also a Brandy as well. Brandy Chapania. We were supposed to go to the dance together.
Champagne?
Chapania. Okay.
Okay.
Campagna. No, we were supposed to go to the dance together. Valentine's like sort of dance thing.
Yeah.
And the dance happened, and I saw her look at me through the glass windows of the gym doors and leave. Like she looked at me and then left.
Oh,
and
no,
I was
my
like, whoa.
heart.
Yeah. And then of course everybody's standing around with their, matches or whatever, and they're
Yeah.
like doing the dance where the guy holds.
She hopes you got lost.
I don't know,
died
man.
or something.
I don't know.
Just somehow didn't make it to the dance.
I tell myself she was just shy and liked me a lot,
okay.
but I
Yeah.
don't think that was the case
Yeah,
now.
it's
It could have been anything.
Yeah.
whatever it takes to get you through the night.
Exactly. And then, the boxes that would be there. Yeah, it would be a terrible thing to do it into the age of like where it actually matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like 12, 13 years old, you're getting into the danger zone.
Yeah. If you're say 16 and you get no Valentines, you're definitely going to be on 4chan later. And you're definitely going to be like a Reddit poster.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your parents need to keep an eye on you. That's
For sure. They probably have done away with all that, I'm guessing. The Valentine stuff.
Ooh, I don't know.
Because then it's like this thing you're picking, you're choosing. It should be
Oh, yeah,
everybody
that's
gets
not
one.
inclusive.
Yeah. You just get a Valentine's Day that's just a sheet of the roll call in class.
there
Like
you go.
everybody.
There's your Valentines
all
from
of
everybody.
them.
Chris Hale says, Jen, if you would have made them cupcakes for him, he probably would have never loved you.
That's true. That's
probably true.
Yeah.
I do
Wasn't
like
much of a baker.
Man.
not back then. Huh?
Ooh,
Yeah.
no.
I do like those little candies that have the messages on.
Oh, I
them.
hate those.
Yeah,
Really?
sweethearts.
Sweet, is that what they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sweethearts.
Okay.
Sweetheart candies,
I love the
yeah.
crunch.
They're chalky.
They're real chalky. I like them.
They taste like Pepto-Bismol.
They do.
Mall.
Pepto-Bismol.
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 Yeah.
Who says that? I've never heard anybody say that.
I've never heard anybody say Pepto-Bismol. Bismo Funyuns. I gotta call you out on it.
Okay.
Got it. Back me up, Facebook Live.
Pepto-Bismol.
I gotta have my
brand?
Pepto-Bismol.
Is that the knockoff brand?
Yeah.
Oh, the L is silent. It's
But what about the A? It's an A.
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why I call it that. I have no idea.
Bism. Pepto-Bism.
Bism.
I believe in Canada it's actually called Pepto-Bismuth.
Yes,
That's
yes,
true.
this
Yeah.
is true.
That's true.
The actual.
Bismuth. Yeah.
Yep. Which is weird, which is actually like uranium. If it loses just enough isotopes, it
Yeah.
becomes
Bismuth.
And then instead of causing you cancer, it makes your belly feel
it
better.
makes you feel better.
Hey, I got one for Bismo already.
Bismo, yo.
No.
This is Chris Hale with a Z. A Bismo.
Yeah, Bismuth.
I love it. You know what? I have said it twice now since you said it that first time, and I say Bismo now.
We've been needing more nicknames on the show here.
Yeah.
Of course, Wild Card will be here soon
Yeah,
enough.
Wild Card.
But old Jan-
G-Wagon. That's what
G-Wagon.
Greggles.
Greggles. But old Jan Bismo Albert. I like
Okay,
that.
I like that.
Bismo.
I'll take it. Wow.
All right,
stuff.
let's do the weather. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank. Back in 30 seconds.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local, They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
#1 country weather.
All right, taking a look at the weather today. We do have a 100% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms today. I don't want it to rain anymore, but it was really nice this morning. I don't know, something about walking out and it was like kind of just a light rain.
Yeah, I guess
I like that. We're looking at strong winds gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. My gosh. And then new rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. We're looking at a high of 67 today. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 43. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30. Wednesday, a 20% chance of showers, mainly afternoon. Mostly sunny skies on Wednesday with a high near 74. Now, Wednesday night, 80% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms. Getting into Thursday, mostly sunny, a high near 50. No rain chances that day, but strong winds. Thursday night, we're looking at low of 26. And then this weekend should be fairly clear. Sunday does have a 20% chance of showers. So there you go. 54 degrees outside your #1 country studios currently. And should we talk about this, man? I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of people dunking on Rihanna on Facebook.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought she had a pretty bland performance, which was great, and not bad,
Right,
but
right.
just like normal.
Exactly.
Which is,
I thought it was normal.
it was gimmick free.
Yeah.
Which we just the whole Super Bowl halftime performance. It's always got to be riddled with
Yes.
gimmicks.
Yes.
So it's nice
Yeah.
to see kind of a gimmick free one.
Totally with you. Totally with you.
I
She
thought
wore
that's
a
where
bit
the
of
conversation ended, but
yeah. The outfit was funky for sure,
Yeah.
but fashion over there is like I don't even know.
Have you seen the new Sam Smith outfit?
Yes, I did.
The one where it
I
looks
think
like
people would-
balloons.
I don't think we need to worry about him
Yeah,
anymore.
I think people would have rathered his last one. Please go back
At least
to
that
that.
made kind of sense. You know what you were looking at.
I don't know what that he was. Did he go as the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey?
It's and somebody's gets paid
Oh.
untold amounts to come up with
Yeah.
garbage like that.
Yeah.
There's a $250,000 outfit.
You
Surely.
better hope he doesn't float up into the sky
Yeah.
wearing that, or some F-22 is going to get scrambled and shoot him down.
British spy balloon. No.
Yeah, is he British?
I think he is.
He
Okay.
is,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. But Rihanna, impeccable credentials.
Okay.
I double checked this last night. No
Mm-hmm.
controversies. She's not up there. There's really, I don't know how much of like a message she has. It was a bit of a funky outfit, but she was suspended in the air. Yeah, she lip synced, but you kind
I'll
of
do that,
listen
yeah.
here. A stadium does not provide good sound. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Unless it's just you singing the national anthem. That seems to work.
Yeah.
But when you have like going on as
Yeah.
well, you're gonna have to lip sing a little bit, and
Yeah.
she's incredible. I reserve that Rihanna is really, really good.
Yeah.
I listen to The Only Girl in the World with my headphones. There's not headphones that go loud enough to listen to that. If I crank it in my car, I'm going 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's one of the best pop songs of all time, in my opinion.
I think she's amazing.
Yeah.
I think her music is amazing, and I have no complaints about it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen some flack around Facebook and other places, but I just haven't bothered to look into
Yeah.
it. So have
It's-
you, as anybody, what's the
Yes,
issue?
there's lots of people complaining that it was boring.
wasn't
or
good.
They just, it could be a multitude of reasons.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Well,
Hey, it was a breakfast. Kyle brings in breakfast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy Valentine's
All
Day.
kinds of treats.
Happy Valentine's Day, Kyle.
Will you be my Valentine?
Yeah.
Thank you.
As the husband comes in, no flowers, none of that sausage
Yeah.
biscuits.
He knows me.
You can't eat a flower.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that
Exactly.
don't taste real good anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I do have a list of the 15 worst Valentine's gifts to avoid, and the 23 worst, or it's the 23 worst Valentine's Day gifts to avoid, and then 15 horror stories of Valentine's dates. So we'll hit those
You
up
just
at
tease-
some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
The whole balloon thing,
Yeah.
that's becoming more interesting. We were talking yesterday. NORAD finally turned the on switch for its radar. Now it's detecting these things everywhere,
Oh.
and now a lot of these, as it turns out, are just like they're not all Chinese spy balloons. There's more for sure, but there's like other like weather ones that people have been like, yeah, I didn't know what happened to that thing, and well, it just got shot down by a fighter jet. But yesterday, the White House held another press conference on it and said they were pretty certain that none of them were of extraterrestrial origin, but they couldn't entirely rule it out. That is about the only, they couldn't say anything about any of the rest of them, which did get me thinking, if it is an alien, talk about a close encounter of the most unwelcoming kind. The first thing that the alien sees is the business end of an F-22 Raptor.
We better not mess with them.
No. But literally right now, if a child accidentally releases a helium balloon, it's going to get shot down.
Yeah.
That is how sensitive they've got the radar right now.
Yeah, and it's like, I have a problem with this, okay? I get it. I don't get it. Can Biden please stop wearing the aviators? You're not Maverick, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know what. I mean, maybe they are useful to shield his sensitive eyes from the sun or something. But I gotta ask him to stop wearing those. You know, I mean, before he's going to come out in Kanye shades, like the ones with the shutters or whatever on them and whatever else. It's not a good look. I don't like aviator glasses. They're too big for your head. Only they're reserved for highway patrol. That is who should wear aviator glasses, and fighter pilots. Was he a fighter pilot or anything?
No.
No, okay. Then I don't.
He's a Corvette pilot.
Okay, yeah. It still doesn't count.
No, it still doesn't count. And you know, I don't. It's funny to see the folks really on the left, but when this whole balloon thing first happened, they're like, don't worry about it, it's totally fine. And then when Biden orders the balloon to get shot down, and then he comes out with the aviator glass, you're like, that's the coolest thing ever. You know, okay.
Yeah, what else?
I maintained intellectual consistency throughout the whole thing. All right, I'm going to stress that right now. Is not only did I say I don't think it's that big a deal, I also didn't like them taking a $500,000 missile and shooting it down. Like, couldn't they have like shot it with one bullet?
Yeah,
just press the trigger on the plane.
Yeah,
one bullet,
a needle.
Yeah, could just run into it. It'd been fine, you know. But to take a Sidewinder missile, that's $500,000. Like some part of it, there was a rivet on that thing. I paid for it. Nobody asked me.
Yeah, that's true.
If they could fire it at the
Never
balloon.
seen $500,000.
Yeah,
you know, you can fire me out of it. Like that big
financially much more sense.
Exactly. I'm worth like 3 pennies. I don't.
You guys were talking about Joe Biden's aviators.
Yeah.
I swear the left, that they are trying to make anybody in politics, anybody outside of politics, a thirst trap. They'll do anything to make somebody look.
You people like
it's
thirsting
really
after
weird.
Biden.
Yes, there are people thirsting after him.
He's just my cup of tea.
Just because he's not Trump.
The other side doesn't have many thirst traps like
no.
that. I mean, you got Lauren Boebert for sure. Okay,
sure.
Nikki Haley.
Yeah.
All right. There's a couple.
I'm sure Marjorie Greene Taylor is something.
Sometimes
a lot
something
of the
to somebody.
Republican like congressmen and whatnot, they can look pretty, right? Like, you know,
a little bit, but I still think I think like Bob Dole, Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Nobody thirsting over that guy. No. Surely,
Ted
even
Cruz.
his wife, I think.
Yeah.
Is like, yikes.
Yeah. Even if you are, I think you should be locked up, because that's not legal in this country. Liking a turtle, it's not.
Yeah. And Ted Cruz, it should be illegal for him to ever shave his beard. I just want to say he looks much more normal as a person with the beard.
I wonder if that was a PR move. Like, Ted, you got to grow out the beard.
Yeah.
All right. It seems you more human.
Yeah. People do not like looking at you.
Yeah. What else can Biden wear? What else is cool?
I think that Sam Smith outfit, not the devil one, but the that balloon thing.
Yeah,
if
the
you
balloon
haven't
thing.
seen it, and if you're not afraid of someone checking your search history and seeing you were Googling Sam Smith, check out the new outfit he was wearing and think Biden at his next press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Bust
Sam
out that
Smith, he used to be normal, okay?
Yeah.
He really did.
I'd never heard of him until
I
the other
loved
day.
his music. And no, he's not the Antichrist. I'm sorry. I will argue you until the day
thankfully.
ends.
Yeah.
It's fashion, and
If
it's
he was, it
silly.
wouldn't be a big deal, I don't think.
No,
I mean, it's
he's
Sam
harmless.
Smith.
Yeah.
You know,
It's Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No worries.
Push him over. You're defeated.
Yeah, exactly. So we're
Yeah.
fine.
Just take
Like,
a pin
I'm not
and
worried about
pop
the
that
South
suit.
taking him on. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
there's like country fed boys that I think would give him an issue. Yeah, but like, what's cool now? Like, I don't know. What if Biden came out in a do rag? That'd be all right.
Yeah,
Do-rag, aviators,
Pair of
like,
Levi's.
pair of
But a
Levi's.
poncho and a sombrero.
Yeah.
Or would that be?
Okay,
that would
yeah.
be offensive.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Yeah. Cultural appropriation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anything that Justin Trudeau wears, he's
Yeah.
a huge thirst trap for people.
I guess so.
All right.
A thirst trap. Is it a? Why is it a trap?
I don't know why they call it that.
Because you look at it and now you're all thirsty and you're trapped.
Oh,
And you
okay.
wanna- yeah.
Okay.
It's like a bear trap.
Yeah.
You're caught. and
You're
you
caught
can't,
in
you
it.
Yeah.
can't get away. Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Don't find Joe Biden a thirst trap, in case you were wondering.
What if he came out in like a monocle? And
Yeah.
Nope.
no, that's a little bit like evil leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
A little
What's
like
cool
Kaiser
now?
Wilhelmish.
Yeah, yeah. A fedora?
Yeah.
Come out in the
pork
fedora?
pie hat.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Like Walter White.
Yes. Yeah.
What is cool now in men's
I
fashion?
actually don't know at all.
Me neither.
Really tight pants
Yeah.
that don't that flood.
Yeah.
All right. Really
Yeah.
tight jeans with high top chukka boots.
Yeah.
All right. Definitely.
Let's see here. I don't know. I don't know what's cool anymore.
I don't know. When I think of men's fashion and what looks good, I think about Johnny Depp. But that's
he kind of
pretty
looks like he
unique.
fell into a costume trunk.
Yeah, I don't
Came
think
out of
it's
it
true.
looking, you know.
filled with hydrochloric acid.
Yeah.
And-
Maybe he comes out like, you know, in what used to be like, you know, Ed Hardy t-shirt and a big gauge in his
Yeah.
his ear, and like
he rides up on a skateboard.
Yeah, yeah, a unicycle now.
Yeah, definitely a unicycle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he should reach out to us. Timberland says Gloria Bennett.
Yeah.
He comes out in a pair of Timbs.
yeah, I would
Joe
mess with him.
Biden
I
and
would mess with
Tim's.
Joe
Stomped out by
Yeah.
Joe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Chris Hale says face tattoo.
Yes. Yes.
A teardrop here
Oh, my
and like
goodness. Yeah.
scribble above the eyeball. Oh, that
Yeah.
thing?
Always tired on his forehead.
Always tired. How about that thing that's like where they shave the part of the eyebrow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a scar.
Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah.
scar.
Colored contacts.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people wear those.
Yeah. He
Split
should,
tongue.
Cosplaying.
Yeah.
Yeah, cosplaying
Big
is
nose ring.
somebody.
Yeah, we should. His PR team should reach out to us. I think we could really help out Joe Biden in the cool department.
Yes.
You know? He's like that Steve Buscemi picture. You know that meme or
Oh,
whatever. Where
yeah.
he's like, "Hey, kids, fellow children."
Yeah, fellow
Oh,
children.
yes.
How are you doing?
Creepy. All right, let's get into it. It's time. It's the 6:30 block. We got to get into it. Ag Vantage Report and the rest, and we'll come back with Jen's pro tips after that. It's the Brew Crew.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. March corn at 6.70 3/4, down 7 3/4, with May corn at 6.69, down 7 1/4. March soybeans at 15.19 1/4, down 1/2, with May soybeans at 15.11 3/4, down 2. March wheat at 7.57 1/4, down 7 1/2. May wheat at 7.68, down 7. March cotton at 85.50, up 13, with May cotton at 85.94, down 6. March rice at 18.11 1/2, up 21 1/2. May rice at 18.40, up 21. Moving on to livestock now. February live cattle at 160.82 1/2, up 2 1/2. April live cattle at 163.62 1/2, down 7 1/2. March feeder cattle at 186.82 1/2, up 37 1/2. April feeder cattle at 190.72 1/2, unchanged. February lean hogs at 75.82 1/2, down 10, with April hogs at 83.32 1/2, down 75. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update, and I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
You're thinking about selling your land, testing the water. You want to dip your toes in, not plunge into the deep end. If you make a big splash, everybody knows your business. Good news, no one needs to know your business. You can dip your toes and keep your pants dry. Talk to Tiller. They'll put your land in the land vault. When buyers call, Tiller will give them a description only, no maps, no location, no owner info. When the same interested buyer calls again, Tiller calls you. With your say-so, the prospective buyer signs a confidentiality agreement. That's a way they protect your privacy. Tiller doesn't ask you to sign a thing, not even an exclusive listing agreement. They trust you. Selling your land is a big decision. It's your business. When you put your land in the land vault, you keep your business to yourself. They started Tiller Land to help you sell your land, farm or recreational. The land vault is one way they commit to you, the seller. To find out how the land vault works, talk to Tiller. TillerLand.com.
At the sale on Thursday, February 9th at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope, there were 569 head of cattle on offer. Number one steers, 300 to 400 pounds, sold from $225 to a high of $235. 4 to 5 weight steers range from $200 to a high of $237. 5 to 6 weight steers brought $191 to a high of $230. 6 to 7 weight steers sold from $185 to a high of $197.5. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $167 to $189, and over 800-pound steers sold at $170. Number 1 heifers, 3 to 400 pounds, sold from $202.5 to a high of $207. 4 to 5 weight steers ranged from $181 to a high of $214. 5 to 6 weight steers brought $163 to $190. 6 to 7 weight steers sold from $143 to $160. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $151 to $159, and over 800-pound steers sold at $143. And that's the report from the sale Thursday, February 9th at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope. Cattlemen, don't miss the next sale Thursday at 12 noon at Hope Livestock Auction. For Ag Vantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
The Broken Bow Area Chamber of Commerce Banquet is happening Tuesday, February 21st at the Broken Bow First Assembly of God Family Life Center at 1501 South Park Drive in Broken Bow. Looking to grow your business? This is a great networking opportunity to meet other business owners, as well as your Broken Bow Area Chamber board members. Enjoy a meal, bid on some great auction items, and watch some very deserving award winners recognized for outstanding leadership and contribution to the Broken Bow area. Pick up your ticket for just $30 at the Broken Bow Area Chamber office.
Your best source for lumber and building materials is Bailey Discount Building Supply in Kdqn. Bailey offers paint and stain, hardware, plumbing, electrical, cabinets, and vanities, concrete steps, and even generators, and Cajun cookers. Literally everything that you'll need for your next building project. And you'll also experience the best customer service anywhere. That's Bailey Discount Building Supply. Visit them at 880 East Collin Ray Drive in Kdqn or call them 870-642-2851.
For a limited time, bundle up for big jackpots from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Ask for the $5 bundle and get a great deal on your favorite lottery games. You'll get a $3 Powerball ticket with Power Play, a $2 Lotto ticket, and a free ticket for the Natural State Jackpot. That's 3 chances to win for only $5. Ask for the $5 bundle. It could change your life. Eligible with Quick Picks only. Offer ends February 28th. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
At Pruitt's Foods in Kdqn, they understand that quality product and a quality shopping experience go hand in hand, which is why Pruitt's takes such pride in their meat department. From choicest whole meat selections, experienced butchers, quality cuts, and excellent service, to daily low prices and special holiday deals. By the way, if you're at Pruitt's Foods and don't see something you need in their meat department, just ask for an available butcher to assist you. That's Pruitt's Foods in Kdqn, located on Collin Ray Drive and available for online grocery pickup at pruittsfoods.com.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bailouts, $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
February is American Heart Month, and the folks at Harris Drug and Gifts want to remind you to take care of yourself. When uncontrolled, high blood pressure can be dangerous and is far too common today. It is also known as the silent killer of adults over the age of 20. Don't wait. Get your blood work done regularly and know your numbers. If high blood pressure runs in your family, ask your doctor for what you can do to lower your risks. And if your doctor decides you need medication, get it filled at your hometown pharmacy. Harris Drug and Gifts in downtown Kdqn.
That's right. We are back live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew, and you just heard that Harris Drug and Gifts ad. That's right. Your family hometown-run pharmacy back in its original location in downtown Kdqn, 205 Kdqn Avenue to be exact. 870-584-3522. Back to the original number as well. So congratulations to them for a speedy renovation. So go on in, check out. I think they got some new floors or I think that was the idea there. So free local delivery still, and last minute Valentine's Day gifts if you need them
today.
Yeah, so go ahead and hit up Harris Drug and Gifts. They bring you the Jen's Pro Tips.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a professional.
I'm not
at all.
No,
but she will. Pretend to be for this segment and
I will,
tell you about,
especially today.
Yeah, about what to do. Oh no.
Well, it's I was a little busy this morning.
Yeah.
So this one's going to be pretty simple and
Okay.
possibly boring.
Okay.
But I want to know if you were dating somebody, you're freshly in the relationship,
Fresh.
and you
2
want
dates in.
2 dates in, and
Okay.
you're making her breakfast.
Mhm.
What kind of eggs are you getting? You want to make her fried eggs.
What kind of eggs am I getting?
Yes.
Like the quality of the egg I buy?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a pro tip about this.
Okay.
You want to get grade AA, AA eggs.
Okay.
Because those are always going to be the freshest. We buy grade A, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are usually, they've been packed within like 30 days.
Yeah.
But the grade AA have usually been packed 10 to 15 days before.
Right.
So they're fresher. They're also, they look better for fried eggs. Like there's more of a, I think there's more of a, the white.
Right.
I don't know. I don't remember. But
So it's like this thing, like
they're higher
she
quality.
sees them and she's like,
yeah,
fried
they're
egg.
like perfect for fried eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, and obviously, and then you have grade B, which those are good for. You usually only want to buy those for like baking or making stuff that you're not going to actually see the egg
Or
in.
she prefers scrambled. Then I can go with the C.
No.
I go with the grade C egg.
I've never heard of a grade C.
I don't know if there is a grade
I
C.
don't know
Is there
either.
an F?
If
Is
you-
there an F egg?
If you're going scrambled, obviously A's are going to be just fine,
Yeah.
and that's what we get anyway. A's
Yeah.
are going to be fine. But if you want to like show off a little bit,
Yeah.
get those grade AA's.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was reading some facts about eggs yesterday. I was like, I wonder if people know that because I didn't know that.
I got to be honest. I think it's a bit of a racket.
I don't.
Like like you step one day over and now they're AA eggs, and then or grade A, and
Yeah.
then 2 days later they're great.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't like. And then those farm fresh, those brown eggs. I think those are just dipped in. Like I think those are just dyed. Like I don't
brown
think those
dye.
Are, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've seen real eggs fresh out of a chicken, and they don't look like those farm fresh eggs. Those are just eggs that have been dipped, and then they charge you double.
Yeah, and I've always thought that when you have chickens that lay eggs, they always look different.
Mhm.
Like even if they are brown, they're like different shades of brown or
Yeah.
blues or greens.
Sure.
Yeah, depending on the chicken.
Yeah, you open up, it's just a row of the exact same white eggs.
Mhm.
Something's going on there.
Yeah.
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 I think it's a bit of a racket, but maybe you're right. Grade AA eggs. I'll go buy some AA eggs and.
Yeah. And you know that there's a process to that too. I believe that they do what is it called, like candle lighting or something, where each egg is placed in front of some light to check the ratio of yolk, egg, stuff like that. And then that's how they, okay, this can be AA.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know the process. I just read briefly on it yesterday, but I do know they're really great for fried eggs if you
Yeah.
want to make a difference.
Right. I don't know.
It probably won't be
I
much.
don't,
of
know. I don't.
fun,
I don't
but-
trust big egg. I don't trust big
I don't
egg.
either.
Yeah,
I really
something
don't
about it.
either. Yeah.
Said, okay, Jen, I'm going to go out to the hen pen, and if I don't have one, I'm going to walk 5 miles uphill both ways in the snow just to find her the eggs. That's how I roll. That's Chris Hale.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll check it out. AA eggs, fine. Whatever. I'll get that and fry it up. You
Well,
know?
it's more so just like, hey, now you know, kind of thing.
Is it a bit of a turnoff if a guy can't fry an egg? Because
Yes.
frying an egg is.
I'm sorry. Yeah, in a way, a little bit.
Yeah.
If you can't fry, I don't like my eggs fried anyway, like scrambled. But
Yeah. I hate my stove because each element is like
Yeah.
is like pushed it's off balance,
Mhm.
so
Mine
every
too.
egg I crack into the pan just immediately flows down to that part, and it's no good. Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to fix that.
Well, what you do is you just corral all of it up, and then hopefully it fries pretty good, and then you can then move it to the center of the pan and keep trying to, keep
Yeah.
it. I'm doing this for the as if you can see what I'm doing on the radio.
Maneuvering.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I know on the main element that I use, there's hot spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
I always
why-
have to swing things around.
Yeah. The advantage is definitely on the flat top stove there for frying an egg.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep. Yeah.
There you go. All right. So
Spend
that's
a few
your
extra bucks.
Jen's pro tips. Just buy some meaningless eggs and fry them up.
Or tell your friends, hey, do you know what the difference is between A and AA eggs?
Yeah.
And then rattle off some horrible facts from me.
And then you just you just got them.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if you bring it to her and she's like, I hate eggs?
Get rid of her.
Yeah.
Get rid of her.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
With the eggs and stuff. Well done. What else? Anything else? Pro tip on no. How do you fry an egg, Jennifer?
It depends on if I
want it
have
over
bacon
medium.
grease or not.
Yeah.
I will put
bacon grease.
I would say I like it tastes good, fried
Yeah,
egg and bacon grease, but otherwise I'll just do a little bit of oil on a medium high heat. Like probably about 7.5.
You going skillet? You going
skillet, because I don't
T-fowl?
I don't think I have a no.
Cast iron?
I don't have a cast iron, I'm pretty sure.
So you're just doing like the big flat breakfast skillet.
Yeah. And then
What kind of spatula? You use plastic,
wood. And then once I fry it for 3 minutes or so, and I flip it over and then I put a lid over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
If you want sunny side up, that's the best way.
I do not like egg yolks.
Yeah.
Like even when they're hard boiled, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
When they're runny, they're disgusting to me.
So you're just a scrambled man.
I'm a scrambled man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a scrambling man. Lord, I was born a scrambling man. Trying to make a living and find the eggs I can.
All right.
And when it's time for eating, I hope you understand. I was born a scrambling man. All right, fine. Enough of that. We got to. It's Jen's pro tips.
Do you remember the days where we used to record things and use them as our ringtone?
Ringtones, yeah.
I
for
would
sure.
do that for that.
Scrambling man. I like it. Chriselle says, love y'all at the Brew Crew. Have a great Valentine's Day. I'll be at the courthouse the majority of the day. You have a good day of work, sir. And I salute, right?
Be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You salute, Chris Hale, right?
I feel like I should never salute anybody because I'm not in the military or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that should be only reserved for them.
I have no idea.
Yeah. You're also not American. You're German.
Yes. Suppose I am.
There you go. All right, fine. We got to get out of here, or not get out of here. We just got to take a break getting into your genuine RV trivia. That's it. We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana is the Arklatex leader in livestock marketing. Buyers and sellers meet Saturday mornings at 10:30 at J&J Livestock Auction Company. Call Blake or Shelby at the sale barn at 903-832-6401 or call Mike Daniel at 903-748-9022. J&J also sells goats and horses and offers livestock hauling and pinning. J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, Saturday mornings, 10:30.
La Condesa Crossroads Restaurant in Wicks invites couples to dine with them on Valentine's Day for a date night dinner special on Tuesday, February 14th from 4 to 8 p.m. The La Condesa Crossroads Valentine's special includes small queso with chips, hamburger steak, mashed red potatoes, Texas toast, beverages, and dessert, all for just $29.95 per couple. Enjoy a romantic setting especially designed to make your Valentine's Day a memorable one. Don't miss this La Condesa Crossroads date night dinner special on Tuesday, February 14th from 4 to 8 p.m. in Wicks. Like excitement? There's lots of exciting things happening at Cossatot River School District. Under the district's vision of unity and growth, along with continual goals to bring new and evolving opportunities to both current and future students, our progress is unparalleled in our region. In addition to current programs and activities, students can look forward to football and volleyball programs coming next school year, with football practice starting this spring. For more info about these and other new programs, visit cossatot.us and select athletics.
Your local Sevier County Farmers Co-op is up and running at their brand new location. 801 West Colonray Drive in DeQueen is where you'll find the same great service, quality feeds, and farm supplies, but now with an expanded pet supply and backyard poultry selection. Stop by and see what's new at your local Sevier County Farmers Co-op on Colonray Drive next to TJ's in DeQueen. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 1. Follow Sevier County Farmers Cooperative on Facebook for product info, farm news, and events.
I love my church family.
Amo a mi familia de la iglesia. I love my church family.
I love my church family.
At the Kdqn Church of Christ, we are a community of Jesus followers. We are not a group of perfect people, but our glory is in the cross of Jesus Christ and the saving power of His grace. Our church family has a relaxed nature with a passion for sharing Jesus. We would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Down. That's right. Back live, David Bowie. It's time for Genuine RV Power Trivia. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. Go to their website today, genuinerv.com today, bringing you the daily question for you to win breakfast from Mickey D's and a trip to the ultrasonic car wash at Mr. Clean in DeQueen. Audrey Maribeth Howell Chandler says, Happy Valentine's Day from DeQueen High School. We appreciate all that you do for us.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Not me. Jen does an amazing board hopping job for the high school football games. Patrick covers everything, and I am left out.
You taught me.
I did teach you.
You taught me how to do it.
I taught you well, young Padawan, and you took it on. You took it farther than I ever could have imagined.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because when I board up the games, I do 1,000 other things at the
Yeah,
same
you do.
time. Scramble eggs. I'm crazy.
Scrambling eggs.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, here's how it works. 642-2190. You call that number after Jen reads you a question. If you get it correct or somebody saves your life via Facebook Live or myself, well, you win yourself the breakfast and the car wash token. It couldn't be any easier. Jennifer, what is the question today?
All right. This was patented over 100 years ago by an American who was tired of people engaging in unruly activities. Now they're just as popular, and I'd bet money you've seen one. What is it?
Okay.
So this was patented over 100 years ago by an American who was tired of people engaging in unruly activities. They're just as popular as ever, and I'd bet money you've seen one.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
642-2190, 642-3637. Little River County, call 898-3624. Call on our dime. Don't waste your minutes. To the phone lines, good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
A taser?
Ooh, not a taser.
I'm going to go with a barricade.
Not a barricade.
Not a barricade. A belt, says Chris Hale.
Not a belt. Good
Okay.
answers, though.
Yeah. All right. 642-2190. Wait, no, we've got, okay, phone lines are lighting up. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
No loitering sign?
No loitering sign.
Good one.
Handcuffs?
Not handcuffs.
Fly swatter.
Not a fly swatter.
Oh, darn it. All right, to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Is it a condom?
Yep. Is that correct?
In a way, sure, but
Saved many of
that's
Valentine's days.
It has, yep, not the answer I was looking for.
I'm not even going to try and save your life. Thank you. Not one of those. Not a sheepskin. Let's go to the back, or let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're
Birth
live
control.
on. What's your answer?
Birth control.
It's not birth control.
No.
I don't think it is.
It is not.
Is it not?
It is not.
All right, I'm gonna go with a UIF. No, I'm gonna go with. Let's see here. Boxing gloves.
Not boxing gloves.
Not boxing gloves. All right, let reset. Reset. We need a reset on all this. Greg Revel's in studio. G-Wagon. What's up?
Tell you what it is or wait till
I want you to wait.
Okay.
I want you to wait, Greg.
It's grade B eggs.
It's definitely grade B eggs.
Yeah.
Read that question again and let me see.
This was patented over 100 years ago by an American who was tired of people engaging in unruly activities. They're just as popular now than ever, and I'd bet money you've seen one. What is it? It is it is considered an activity.
An activity.
Yes.
How can you patent an activity?
I'm trying not to give it away.
Okay, fine. Handcuffs.
It's popular on vacations.
Hmm.
I'll say that.
All right, to the phone lines. I'm a little worried now. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia. What's your answer? What is it, sorry? I can't hear you. What's the answer, sorry?
Board game?
Not board
games. Not board games. I'm going to go with, packing a suitcase.
Not packing a suitcase.
Slot machine?
Not slot machine.
Slot machine. I've lost track of the question. Give me the question again.
I know.
All right.
Okay.
I'm put off.
Hang on. This was patented over 100 years ago by an American who is tired of people engaging in unruly activities. They're just as popular now than ever, and I bet money you've seen one or been on one.
Been on one. Okay. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Playboys?
It's not Playboys.
No.
Is it? It's a ferry.
It is not a ferry.
It's not a ferry. Not boats.
Not
in
boats.
General?
We're getting closer.
No? Okay, we're getting closer. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
A roller coaster?
That is correct. It's a roller coaster.
What?
Yes.
A roller coaster?
Yes, I'm dead serious. In the 1800s, an American man was tired of people going to saloons and brothels.
Yeah.
So he patented a roller coaster.
A roller coaster.
He did. I mean, because people had
'Cause
designed
that's the
them
same
before.
thing. Yeah, because that definitely follows.
Yeah.
Go to a brothel or riding a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Who do we have on the phone?
Alan.
What's your name?
Alan.
Alan, what's your last name?
Iturbe.
All right, I'll try my best. Thank you. You can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10. Thanks for playing, man.
All right, thanks, man.
All right. There you go. He said Playboys. No, he didn't say that. He said roller coaster. Somebody did. My gosh.
Yes.
All right.
So in 1884, disgusted with the uprise of amusements like saloons and brothels, Lamarcus Adna Thompson invented the switchback gravity railway, a patented coaster that visitors to Brooklyn's Coney Island could ride for just 5 cents.
It was so Coney Island is more than just a place to deal drugs. It's also a place where the roller coaster was invented.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes. Should have used the jump button.
The jump button?
Is that what you call that?
This here?
No,
you're
shut everything off.
Yeah, it's a dump.
Dump button. That's what it
Dump
is.
button. No, luckily it wasn't. I mean, nothing. You can.
True.
Yeah.
True.
No FCC violations where I feel violated, but
I do
no,
too.
The FCC is not. Yeah. All right. Well, that is your Genuine RV Power Trivia. Unruly behavior stopped by roller coasters because it's the same type of thrill, I guess. It's the thrill of getting into a drunken barroom brawl in a saloon.
Probably gets that adrenaline going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you hop on a roller coaster and then you go home to your wife and have a glass of water and go to bed.
Exactly.
Right. I've had enough fun for today. All right. In Coney Island on the roller coaster in Brooklyn. All right.
The trip out there and back's what the fun part.
Yeah. That's the thing. You're going on a Brooklyn subway to get to Coney Island to ride a roller coaster. You're already on the thrill ride on the subway. You could just get off in Coney Island and get right back on and go back.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Imagine all the bars and saloons and brothels you're walking by, too, on the way to Coney Island.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Temptress.
I guess so. All right. That's enough of all this. We got to get into your news. It's brought to you by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance and Teeter Motor Company. We'll be back after the news.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance, providing competitive rates and prompt, friendly service to meet your auto, homeowner's, life, and other insurance needs.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. Sevier County's new hospital and its finances dominated the discussion during Monday's meeting of the Sevier County Quorum Court. Officials with the Sevier County Medical Center approached justices of the peace with a plan to fund the hospital over the next several months until it is able to bill insurance and receive reimbursement for services through Medicare and Medicaid. Currently, the hospital is unable to bill these healthcare providers and is, in effect, providing medical services at little to no cost.
We try to be as transparent as we possibly can. All of our meetings are public. We try to put everything out there. Lori comes to the Quorum Court meetings.
That was Dr. Steve Cole, Chancellor of UA Cossatot and Chair of the Sevier County Medical Center Board of Governors. The current situation is one Cole and other hospital officials have discussed publicly over the last 2 years. Once the hospital can show a certain level of inpatient stays, it will be eligible to begin receiving reimbursement for its services and bill insurance providers.
As early as 2 years ago, we would talk in all the meetings. We are under no illusion that we are going to have, at some point in our lifetime, when we start this hospital, we're going to have some type of assistance in the form of either line of credit or loan or something to fill the gap between when we were open and when we were able to generate sufficient revenues. And now, that time it has come.
Cole, along with Board Treasurer Greg Revels and Hospital CEO Lori House, approached the Quorum Court with a plan to pay the hospital's operating costs, which total around $1 million a month. They announced the hospital has been offered a $4.5 million line of credit through Farmers Bank and Trust. But last week, officials were informed by the hospital's legal counsel that the process of obtaining the $4.5 million loan would not be as simple as signing a loan agreement. The hospital would be required to provide the public with legal notice, host a public hearing, and phrase the loan as a bond, essentially, in this case, another word for a loan issued to a government entity. Hospital officials and Quorum Court members expressed concern that this wording would confuse some county residents, given that the hospital was constructed through a bond supported by a sales tax increase. That sales tax increase was overwhelmingly approved by voters in 2019. The $4.5 million bond would not be paid for by tax revenue, but rather the revenue the hospital is expected to receive once it is eligible to bill insurance and receive reimbursement from government-subsidized healthcare plans. And because the loan would not be tax-supported, no additional election is needed to approve it. However, county officials will need to host a public hearing and a 30-day public comment period before the loan can be obtained.
As early as 2 years ago, we would talk in all the meetings. We are under no illusion that we are going to have, at some point in our lifetime, when we start this hospital, we're going to have some type of assistance in the form of either line of credit or loan or something to fill the gap between when we were open and when we were able to generate sufficient revenues. And now, that time it has come.
Following a lengthy discussion during its meeting on Monday, the Quorum Court voted unanimously to approve a resolution authorizing the hospital to secure the loan. The necessary public hearing was then scheduled for February 27th at 9 a.m. in the conference room of the Sevier County Courthouse. Ryan Bowman, a representative with the Friday firm, which handles the hospital's legal issues, stressed that the bond would not be collateralized by any other county revenue. In effect, the loan is held and secured by the hospital alone, using its equipment as collateral. Hospital officials say this loan will allow the hospital to cover its expenses until it can support itself through revenue from medical services. Before the loan was approved, Cole estimated the hospital had enough money to fund 4 months of operation. That will be extended through most of the year through the $4.5 million bond. The issue of hospital transparency was briefly raised during Monday's meeting. Cole stressed that transparency has been one of the hospital's top goals, in part given the reasons for the demise of the Kdqn Hospital in 2019. Cole reminded the public that the hospital's Board of Governors hold a meeting each month that is entirely open to the public.
We try to be as transparent as we possibly can. All of our meetings are public. We try to put everything out there. Lori comes to the quorum court meetings. At the end of the day, here's the thing. Everyone in the community needs to partner together to get through the hump, through this spot we're in right now, because we have a wonderful, beautiful hospital that is truly the envy of the state. And, it is the envy, and we just need to keep working to make sure it keeps treating patients. We had a stroke patient, less than a week ago, and our hospital saved their life. That's why we're here.
Several members of the quorum court raised the issue of budget cuts until the hospital reaches a level of solvency. Cuts are something the hospital is pursuing, Greg Revels informed the board, but he, CEO Lori House, and Cole stressed that the hospital is currently running at an absolute minimum staff level. For instance, House said the hospital has refrained from hiring a maintenance team and is currently relying on other hospital employees to cover those needs. The discussion ended with officials agreeing to host a workday between the hospital Board of Governors and the entire quorum court to further discuss hospital finances. That meeting is expected to be set for the near future. We'll be back with more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, making you need something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Normally this would be Shannon telling you about a huge sale, or no payments for 30 days, or a cashback incentive. But Shannon is so busy putting folks behind the wheel of their dream car that he doesn't even have the time to record his own commercial. If he was here, he would make sure you knew Teeter Motor Company in Mena has the largest selection of program cars, the best customer service, and the most financing options in the area. So stop by and see Shannon and let Teeter Motor Company of Mena make you a deal.
And we are back with Kdqn News. A former Horatio High School administrator charged last year for allegedly maintaining a sexual relationship with a student is expected to return to court next month following completion of a mental evaluation. LaBreda Van, age 41, was arrested in April of last year on a felony count of first-degree sexual assault. During the time of the alleged incident, Van served as the vice principal for Horatio High School. She has pleaded not guilty to the charge. According to records, Van is expected to appear before the Sevier County Circuit Court on March 2nd to determine if a mental evaluation has been completed. The court approved a defense motion last year for Van to undergo the evaluation to determine if she is fit to proceed as a defendant in the case. The evaluation is being performed by a psychologist of the Division of Aging, Adult, and Behavioral Health Services. According to the Sevier County Sheriff's Office, investigators were contacted by the Arkansas Crimes Against Children hotline in April of last year in reference to a possible inappropriate relationship between Van and a student. The Sheriff's Office then began an investigation into the allegations. The Sheriff's Office stated in a press release that information developed and an arrest warrant against Van was issued. Van posted a $100,000 bond following her arraignment later that month. Upon a conviction, the charge of first-degree sexual assault carries a prison sentence of 6 to 30 years. In our next story, the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce has announced its final nominations for this year's 2023 Membership and Awards Banquet. Nominations for the Citizen of the Year Award include Esteban Ochoa, Angie Walker, Paul Spears, and ZZ Camruden. In the renovation category, Tri-Lakes Realty, Zuniga's Liquor, Amp Fitness, Swark Liquor, and MV Studio. For the new construction award, Prime Country Meats, Sevier County Medical Center, Swark Liquor, and Zuniga's Liquor. In the small business category, Twisted Tines Outfitters, The Walking Dog, Cutting Room and Company, and Tri-Lakes Realty. And finally, in the large business category, Farmers Bank and Trust, Sevier County Medical Center, AHW LLC, and Tyson Foods. Tickets remain available for this year's Vegas-themed Chamber Awards Banquet. The themed event will be held on Thursday, February 23rd at 5:30 p.m. at the Kdqn High School cafeteria. Prior to presenting Chamber Business and Community Service Awards, officials will host the banquet's annual silent and live fundraising auctions featuring items donated by the Chamber membership. Doors open at 5:30 to allow time to mix, mingle, and bid. Food service will begin at 6:30. Tickets for the banquet are $30 each. For more information or to obtain a ticket for this year's membership and awards banquet, call the Chamber at 870-582-3225 or visit the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce Facebook page or SevierCountyChamberOfCommerce.org. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out more local news, sports, and upcoming events online at Kdqn.net. You can also find us on Facebook. This is Kdqn News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance. See Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins today for all your insurance needs. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. For local news when you want it 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net. That's right. We are back live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning, Greg Revels. Will you be my Valentine?
Of course I will.
Thank you. All right. I'm so happy. Yeah. We got...
You should see the smile on his face.
Yeah. Yes. It's beaming, positively beaming.
He's blushing.
That's kind of like... Can I kill you? Yeah. That's what it looked like. Will you be my Valentine? It was like, can I kill you? Nice. Same look Jen's dog gives her. When
when she carries tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're giving away a few different prizes today as far as Valentine's goes. We've got 2 Valentine's packages full of great Valentine's gear. We're going to get rid of 2 of those. And then Jen has a dozen cupcakes she's giving away.
Yep. And if you want to know what they look like, go to my Facebook page, Jen Albert. And I posted a picture. They're very beautiful. There's red velvet and regular old chocolate. And they're great. And it's homemade buttercream, okay?
Buttercream.
Oh, they're magnificent.
Yes.
How do you want to give them away?
They're also so pretty.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time on them.
Yeah.
Like 4 different colors of frosting.
They're like professionally made.
Yes.
She's not a professional.
Nope.
How do you want to give them away? Do you want to do a caller or you want to do a Facebook Live?
Ooh, I don't know.
If we do Facebook Live, we can make it so anybody who comments Happy Valentine's Day, those exact words with 1 exclamation point specifically. Because I don't like multiple exclamation points. And even just 1 is a little bit, it's like Happy Valentine's Day. You know?
Greg Splinch.
Yeah.
I like that. Yes.
Like
comment on our Facebook Live. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Go to Facebook Live. Happy Valentine's Day. You know what? It's Valentine's Day. Add as many exclamation points as you want.
As many as you want.
And we'll tally up all the people who put that on there, and then we'll do a drawing.
Sounds good.
Can we use little smiley faces with hearts in the eyes?
You absolutely can.
Yeah, okay.
You may.
Yeah.
Like 100 of those?
Yeah, 100.
Yes.
100.
No less.
Exactly. Not more than 100.
Yeah. The number is not 99, nor is it 101. Look at all that.
Oh, yeah. You guys really want to get in on this because they, seriously, go look at the picture. They're so pretty.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Yeah.
In fact, we should probably grab some here in a little bit just to show them off.
I can do that.
Yeah. So for this hour.
So don't you think we should try one?
Probably.
Yeah,
there's some for everybody at work here in the back.
Yeah. So you get 11.
Yeah.
Or you get 9.
Yeah, you get 9.
Yeah, you're going to get 9.
Nice round number, 9.
That's right. Oh, man. Well, did you have a good night last night? You said you went to bed early.
Oh, yeah. I went to bed really early.
Yeah.
For me.
For you, because bed is usually right after dinner, so 4:30 p.m.
I went to bed at 3 yesterday.
3, okay, yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
About 3, I was wanting to go to sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want to know, I won't tell you what I was doing at 3, but I was about ready to go to sleep.
Okay, all right.
We won't ask, Greg.
We won't ask. We're planning on it.
But it didn't have anything to do with anything y'all been talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, this has been a
No riding
show.
roller coasters.
Yes,
I did not get to ride the roller coaster.
You didn't ride the roller coaster yesterday? Darn.
Hoping I get to ride one today.
Yeah, I was in Coney Island all day yesterday.
Stop.
Yeah, where's the nearest one?
The nearest one?
Yeah,
I don't know, but I'm going to Camden today,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's not in between here and there. I tell you.
No.
You know what's in between here and there?
What?
A lot of nothing.
A lot of nothing.
That's right.
All right.
There
Saloons
is
and
one old
brothels?
convenience store.
Yeah.
And I'm now I'm sure there's 42 Dollar General stores.
Yeah.
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 Every time you see a wide space in the road, there's a Dollar General.
Isn't that
store.
odd?
Yeah.
It'll be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just Dollar General sitting
Yeah.
there, and the
Yeah.
one person running it just standing outside waving at the cars that go by.
You know, I think it's genius, though.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Because all these small towns, that's just what they need.
Yeah, a little Dollar General
Yeah,
boost them
like,
up.
I mean, like you go to, and I'm not saying that we don't use ours here, but there are other options here.
Mhm.
But you go to, like towards Mena and go up through there, and all those small towns. You know, there's 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
there. They're all busy all the time.
Yeah, that's right. It's the only thing.
Because they got milk,
Uh-huh.
they've got some groceries,
Yeah.
they've got some all the paper products you need.
Yeah.
They've got everything you need. So
Yep.
you don't have
So-
to make a big long trip.
Yeah,
for
not a
smaller
sponsor, just a fan.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it is funny though. I mean, every time if you go somewhere, everywhere you look, there's a Dollar General store.
Yeah, there is a Dollar General.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just popped up all of a sudden.
It's like post offices. That's
If there's a post office, there's a Dollar General
Exactly,
store, right?
exactly.
Yeah. So,
If there's a town sign.
yeah, so I guess I'm going to get to see about 45 of those.
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
So
Is Dollar General doing that well? That they could just
They
pop up
must
all over?
be.
Yeah. They're the best for snickety snacks.
Yes.
If you ask me. You go and get a little thing of the Slim Jims there, and
Yeah.
then like weird stuff like those potato sticks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Snickety snacks.
Snickety
Snickety
snacks.
snack.
Yeah. Then they have
that
old
makes
stuff.
Me think of that guy with the big long.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Lemony, or you're not you're Snidely Whiplash.
Yeah, Snidely Whiplash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snickety. I'm gonna give me some
Yeah.
snickety
Yeah,
snacks.
yeah. After I strap a woman to a railroad track.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna eat my snickety snacks
Yes.
while she squeals.
Yes. And then but then they have like old stuff. They have like Four Loko, like
Yeah.
with the whatever in it, and old stuff that isn't made anymore. Like
Yeah.
I can't find those TGIF potato skins
Except
anywhere
there.
except for there.
Right.
Yeah, because I think
But they're
they
good,
went
though.
defunct 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So all the packages are 8 years old. They're all stale, but it doesn't matter. They're still good.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, they've got enough MSG on them to
Yeah.
keep them good through a nuclear attack.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
no worries.
Yeah, they're good.
Absolutely. All right. Well, should we do the weather?
Yes.
It's brought to you by First State Bank. We're back in 1 minute.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Feel lots of $1 billion bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
All right.
It's raining.
Time for the weather. Brought to you by First State Bank. But before we get into that, we're talking about our Valentine's Day giveaway. People are still commenting. We're going to give it away during the birthday club.
Yeah.
So at 7:30, Jen is going to go back there and tally. So you have 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go to our Facebook Live and say Happy Valentine's Day. And then you are put in for a drawing of 12 unbelievable cupcakes.
Thank
that
you.
are just incredible.
Hey, that frosting is so good.
Yeah.
It's homemade buttercream.
Yeah, buttercream.
I thought it was 9.
Yeah.
Yes, Patrick says I'm going to give away the antidote as well.
Yes.
That'll be in the 8 o'clock hour.
Oh, yes. Keep listening. All right, the weather today is, Greg nailed it, raining. We're looking at new rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. High near 67 today, and strong winds gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. That'll blow your scalp right off, Greg. It's gone. Yeah. Tonight,
I hope it doesn't mess my hair up.
I don't think it will. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 43, and strong winds. No rain chances this evening as far as, right now. And then tomorrow, a 20% chance of showers afternoon, a high near 74, mostly sunny skies. The high right now, 56 degrees. Yesterday's high, 66. The low, 32. 0.29 inches of rainfall in the past 24 hours. That's just this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there you have it.
Pretty good rain.
Pretty good rain. Not bad. Did you see the Cardi B meal? There's Cardi B has teamed up with McDonald's to release her own Valentine's Day meal. So it's only today you can go and make some money moves at McDonald's and get a Valentine's themed meal.
It's what Cardi B orders every time she goes.
Every
for
time.
herself.
Yeah. So Cardi B's order. It's also Offset, her husband.
I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah, Cardi B is married. Sorry, Patrick. Cardi B and Offset meal includes a classic order, a classic McDonald's cheeseburger paired with barbecue sauce and a large Coca-Cola drink. And then Offset gets a 1/4 pounder with cheese and a large high-C orange lava burst drink. And then plus a large order of fries and an apple pie to share with your Valentines.
I'm not sharing a single bit of that.
Sharing anything.
You can get a cheeseburger with barbecue sauce at McDonald's.
It looks like a side, so you dunk it into the.
Oh,
that's the classic
they give
move.
You that
the little cup
for the chicken.
Yeah,
that's for the chicken parts.
Yeah, the chicken parts. Yeah. Breaded chicken parts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I like it.
So it makes them edible.
Yeah.
Whether it's going for a date night or grabbing a bite after a late night studio session, Greg, you spend all night in the studio just going like, rah, like, have you heard the new rap? That's what they do a lot. Yeah, they go brrr, and they go graka like that in the back. And there's no lyrics. It's just that.
Yes.
Yeah. So after you do that all night, Greg, you can stop by McDonald's and get the Cardi B Offset meal.
Yeah, I can get a Cardi B meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just today.
Just today.
Tomorrow, gone.
Gone. So definitely do it. You also have other celebrities like Saweetie. I don't know who that is. Yes, Saweetie.
I know Sweet Tea.
I know Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
Travis Scott, Mariah Carey on limited food time offerings. So go to McDonald's today and treat your Valentine's.
I'm gonna bet. I got money that says if you go to McDonald's today, they don't know what the Cardi B.
Yeah, I don't think so. Around here, it's like the Travis Tritt special.
Yeah,
right?
well, that may be okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting McDonald's for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
When I'm doing the game, so I'll go ask for the Cardi B.
Yeah. They get angry and they don't have it.
Yes, I'll get really angry.
I want the Cardi B.
I want the Cardi B special.
What?
What?
Yeah, and then I've got a few other things here. 23 Valentine's Day gifts to avoid.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let's get into it because I'm ready for it.
So number one is a vacuum. That's not a good Valentine's Day gift, I think.
Yeah.
Like from woman to man, I think that's okay, right? Woman gives a man a vacuum. It's kind of saying something like, you get
maybe a nice shop vac.
Yeah.
I think that's a great gift.
Yeah, shop vac, actually. Why is it okay to give a man a shop vac, but you can't gift a woman a very nice vacuum
If
cleaner?
she's asking for one, or she shouldn't be asking for one, let's be honest. But if she needs one and maybe she's just like, oh, no, it's too much, go get her one.
Like one of those blue rainbow ones or whatever?
Or like, the Dysons, which are amazing. They're like $300 starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go get her one.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think you should gauge her. What she wants.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I like this one, cash.
You don't do that one.
That was the whole
cash. This is a movie? Oh yeah, I don't want to give that one out. I scrolled past the second one, which is films of a questionable
certain genre.
nature. Yeah, certain genre. Yeah, cash. That's probably not that doesn't say I love you
No.
very much.
Yes.
Although you're handing it over, payment received for a service given.
What was the Seinfeld deal where Jerry gave Elaine for her birthday?
What did he
gave
give
her?
her?
$182.
Yes.
So George gave her 91.
Yeah.
And they were dating.
Yes.
Kramer gave her something really special.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's the deal with a vacuum cleaner
Yeah.
to me. I mean, as I would not give a vacuum cleaner as a gift,
Mhm.
even if she asked for me to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I might go tomorrow and buy her one.
Right.
Oh.
But today,
that's not a special.
Today, I'm going to do something. It may be a piece of chocolate.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm going to do something that's unique.
There's a big wide margin between a piece of chocolate and like a Dyson vacuum.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's the thought of what you're thinking about.
Right.
You know, I'm not thinking about you using a vacuum cleaner today. We're thinking about
our love.
Yeah, that's a good way.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Yeah,
fair
a vacuum cleaner doesn't scream Valentine's Day to me.
No.
I guess not.
Hey,
You go vacuum up all
you
the
give
rose
a-
petals.
Give this because our relationship sucks.
Yes.
You get the vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Lottery tickets.
Hey,
No.
I'll take one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be happy with that?
Yeah, like get me some flowers and just put a lottery ticket in there.
Yeah, here's some cash and a scratch off. That's how much you mean to me. Because I was on my way home and I forgot any kind of, so I saw an Easy Mart. Stopped in. I also got you a phone cord, or a charger thing. That's $20.
Decal for your
$20 that
car
worked
window.
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was on my way down to Texarkana yesterday. Look at my phone, 5%. And no cord. So I'm like, okay, I got to stop. I stopped at Easy Mart. I'm like, what are they? Free, pretty much, right? There's usually these are free. Going, yeah, $17.
Should have went to Dollar General.
Should have went to Dollar General. I
Yep.
didn't. That was my fault. Anyway,
We're gonna have to
nothing.
break you of some of your bad habits.
What? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I do have some pretty bad habits. Let's see here. Weight-related gifts. I gave you a scale. To see how much my love weighs on you.
I take it. I don't have a scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
But
You'd
no,
you'd
don't
be
do it.
stoked for
Just
that?
don't do
It's
it.
too nice.
Yeah. Anything sharp, that's true. Don't do
don't
that.
give 'em a knife.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're gonna
brand
find
new
that
knife
in your
set?
chest cavity in the next few minutes.
Oh,
What? Yeah,
a brand
don't give
new
me
knife set though.
Any weapons? No weapons.
True that.
For a Valentine's
Okay,
Day
fine.
gift. Let's see, a check.
No,
No?
don't do it.
How about like a donation to a charity of your choice? You
Yeah,
just
the
fill in
human
the human fund. That'd be nice, right?
would be
But isn't that
nice.
one of those gifts that's like, oh, you donated $20 in my name to something. Like
Yeah.
I didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
It's a certificate.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't even get the
It wasn't even your
satisfaction.
money.
Yeah, it wasn't even your money.
Yeah.
It's so my gift is sacrificed so somebody can eat. Self-help books. That's a good one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a
Don't assume.
Yeah. All right. This is probably a deodorant. You're definitely saying something there. I did have man, you know what? I was in a transaction, a very how am I going to put this? I was in a very stressful transaction, like buying a house or buying a car, right? And I'm sitting across from the guy whom we're finalizing the contract and the paperwork and all that, and he's like, "Do you want a mint?" And I was like, "Are you saying something?" Like as a joke. I did, and he was like, "No." I was just offering you a mint. And I thought that's the appropriate response whenever somebody offers you a mint. You're like, do I have bad breath?
Well,
Yeah, nobody just eats mints for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think so.
I think you always, if somebody offers you a mint, you always take it.
Right. And you say nothing about it.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
All right, fine. And then the last one I'll shout out here is a gift that's really for the gifter. I like that. Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a DeWalt drill. Oh, you didn't need that?
That's what you got. You're Valentine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A DeWalt drill.
Miles.
Yeah, Miles. That's right.
You're getting a drill.
All right.
You're getting a cordless DeWalt drill.
Yeah.
Just a rule to live by.
Uh-huh.
If you smell yourself, other people smell yourself.
Oh.
Smell you. Yeah. So if you smell your pits, if you're like, oh wow, that stinks, other
Yeah.
people can smell it too.
Yeah, don't wait till
Yes.
you do that.
Right.
Yeah.
People out there, don't. That's not a good rule to
Yeah.
go by.
It's been a few days.
Because
Let's
there's
give this a
people that
test.
can smell you before you smell yourself.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
very
You're
true
used
too.
to it.
You're used to it,
That's
exactly. But if you just catch a whiff, it's
Yeah, you walk around and go, hey, something stinks, and Patrick's not in here. It must be me.
Yeah. How about this?
I just want to say real quick that I thought I was stinking earlier, and I realized, no, it was not me. I think the wind is blowing up Ashdown.
Oh,
today.
it definitely is.
Okay.
100%.
I drove through there yesterday.
Is all. I just want to say you're not
Yes.
stinking today. It's just we're getting a little bit of the Domtar wind.
Yeah.
In Kdqn today.
I drove through that fog yesterday, and it was stinging. Like I wanted to just I nearly just crashed my car to be over with it. You know.
And you know what sucks is that you can you can put your recirc on. Nothing helps. Putting your nose into your shirt, eventually it just seeps through.
It permeates.
It's terrible.
It seeps into everything.
Yeah.
And then also, I feel so bad for the people that, if you look at the plant entrance, right, you're going south. There's the plant entrance on your right. Right on your left, row of houses.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, last one I'll shout out here because we're super late. Diamond earrings when your partner doesn't have their ears pierced. You just take care of that for them. Like, yeah, come here. All right. That's enough of the worst ones. I have 15 worst Valentine's dates as well coming at you, but we got to get into your local lowdown.
Yeah.
We will be right back.
Love is in the air. It's the sweet smell of beautiful bouquets of fresh flowers, and it's leading right to Pam & Company on Constitution Avenue in Ashdown. Nothing says I love you better than flowers, and no one is better than Pam & Company at turning that message into something beautiful for your special Valentine. Pam & Company also offers tasty Valentine's Day candy baskets for the kids and unique gifts by local vendors. Place your order today by calling 870-667-7018 or visit Pam & Company's one-of-a-kind flower and gift shop in Ashdown.
Every life is unique. At Wilkerson Funeral Home, it's important to us to help every family appropriately celebrate the life of a lost loved one. Funerals should be meaningful, appropriate, and personal. We pay attention to the smallest of details to ensure that each service is unique, celebrates the individual's life, and honors the request of the family. Our family's greatest asset is your trust. Visit us online today at wilkersonfuneralhomes.com. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable, professional service since 1929.
Good service and a good attitude have a lot to do with each other. You can't have one if you don't have the other. Service is about one person helping another because they want to, not because they're supposed to. A strong bank is built on strong relationships. Strong relationships are built on good service. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC, rated one of the nation's strongest banks.
That's right. We are back live, and it's time for your local lowdown, brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company, CPA. Same great service, same great people. Kdqn Motorsports, ATVs, mowers, trimmers, parts, service, and accessories, you name it. And for any zero-turn mower needs you have, Kdqn Motorsports will fill that hole. Redstone Heat and Air, serving Sevier County and the surrounding area with quality HVAC services. Give them a call today. Guys, what's going on locally?
Well, a big quorum court meeting in Sevier County yesterday, and it was dominated by the topic of the hospital, and in particular its finances. Now, you may have heard in the 7 o'clock hour, we had a story about that. We'll have some more on that at 8 a.m. in case you want to get the full scoop on that. Interview with Dr. Steve Cole. He is, of course, the chair of the Sevier County Hospital Board of Governors. But, Greg, you are the de facto treasurer for this, and so maybe we can just do a little bit of back and forth here. Because right now the hospital is not making any money. And while that may come as a surprise to some, for me, and I think anybody who's kind of listened to our news and followed the process of this hospital, it should not be a surprise. You guys are kind of exactly where you knew you were going to be.
Yeah, we're exactly where we knew we were going to be. That's the thing, and to bring you up to speed quickly, when you open a new hospital, there are licensing procedures that you have to go through that take time. So, and you have to be open to do that.
You have to show a certain amount of viability, right?
Yeah, and so until you meet those licensing guidelines and you get approved to charge people's insurance, you can't make any money.
Yeah.
I mean, Like if I go out there and I've got a $25 copay, I'll pay $25,
Sure.
and they'll get that money, but they can't charge my insurance any money, no matter whatever procedure I'm doing. So
nor CMS, well, your Medicaid
that's right.
and
None
Medicare.
of that stuff's getting charged. So no income basically is coming into the hospital at this point in time, which we were aware of. We knew that. The board was announcing this from the very get-go of this. I mean, at least 2 years now that has been in the know. Yeah.
So it's like, you guys are needing to justify these licensing, like you need to have a certain amount roll through before you can actually those.
Yes,
those
you
go
have
through.
to have 30. And I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Lori will do a better job. 30 inpatient nights in the hospital. And it can't be. It has to be actually. It's just not like you can't put somebody in for observation overnight and it count.
Right.
They've got to be in there for like pneumonia or something like that, And so it has to. It's got to be a qualifying stay. It can't just be just a stay because we've had people stay that didn't count. For so far. But I think one of the things that what we need to really focus on today is the fact is that what we're doing now and what's you may just be now paying enough attention to hear it because I think that is nothing that was unexpected. Right, it's right where we thought we would be, and we knew that we were going to. There's two things that we were doing. Some of it, probably a lot of people are going, well, you just got $6.25 million.
Right.
Why would you need money?
A very specific $6.25 million.
Yeah.
Not to be used for things like payroll.
That's right.
Certain operating expenses. This is very much for equipment, anything related to opening the hospital. So you're right. People are going to, folks in the county, and justifiably so, rightfully so, are going to really be paying attention when you hear things like, we have no money.
Yeah.
But you guys have a plan. This is not without a plan. Obviously, for 2 years now, you guys have expected this situation. You have a plan. You have secured a line of credit for the hospital, $4.5 million. Farmers Bank and Trust believe in a coalition of banks to support that loan. One of the things that I feel like is so important to address because the wording on all this, it's a complicated issue, and some of the wording might be a little confusing here, that this will be a bond, which is a fancy word for a government loan, for a loan to a government entity. But what might catch people's ears here is that the tax that was overwhelmingly passed, the tax increase that was overwhelmingly passed by Sevier County residents or voters back in 2019, that was listed as a bond to pay for the construction of the actual hospital. So the difference here is that this $4.5 million that the hospital is trying to secure to help just carry the hospital until that point where it can receive reimbursement, it can bill insurance providers. That is not going to be tax supported. That will be paid back through the revenue that the hospital anticipates making in the future, which it will. Once obviously it's a couple of things is that we've seen nearly 300 people in that hospital so far. It's not even been open a month. It's already halfway to the point of that overnight inpatient level that will allow the hospital to officially bill insurance providers and get CMS reimbursement as well. So well on that path. This is just to kind of carry you through the hump, to get you past the hump where the hospital can be solvent and sustain itself from its own revenue. So it is a bond, but there's not going to be an election, no tax increase. This will be collateralized strictly by just the equipment in the hospital, correct? Have I got that all right, Greg?
No, but it's close. Hey, you did really well till the end.
Okay.
So there's two things I want. One, we're not using the equipment as collateral.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Can't do that.
That's another thing you can't do. And this is, most businesses, if they want a line of credit, they go to the bank. The bank, assuming they've got what they need, the bank gives them a line of credit, and that's it. But with government, there's certain hoops you have to jump through, and it's just like you said. I want to really stress that when the lawyer talks about it, he talks about bond because that's what the statute says. It calls it a bond.
Right.
It's not a bond in the sense of the bonds that we sold to build the hospital that are supported by sales tax. It's going to be a loan from farmers as the lead bank with other banks, local banks participating, and it's going to be and there's two reasons we talked about getting a line of credit for 2 years, and the reason there's two reasons why. One is for this purpose now, because we knew we were going to be operating for 60, 90, 120 days without any income coming in and expenses going. So we're going to have to use it for that period of time. Secondly, critical access hospitals, once we get that designation, they're not designed to make money. Basically, they're designed to break even.
Sure.
And so, that's what our plan is, to provide services for our area and to break even. And so, in order to be efficient financially, we think a line of credit is going to be a necessity from now on, because what happens is with a critical access hospital is that you get a big reimbursement from Medicaid and Medicare at the end of the year. And so you get to bill certain amounts during the year, and then they go back and do what's called a cost report.
Okay, sure.
And as that cost report, you get a big, when I say big, I mean it is a significant reimbursement at the end of the year. And so that line of credit, if we use it during the year, will enable us to take advantage of purchase discounts, of early payment discounts, those kind of things that will save us money in the long run.
Bulk and
and doing those kind of things. And those are the two reasons for the line of credit.
Yeah.
I mean, just as any other business would have.
Sure.
That's why you have a line of credit in your business. The reason you have it is because of the way the revenues flow in, and also to basically to manage your cash flow, to even it out. And that's the same thing what we're doing. And so it's not it's not something that was unexpected. It's we're right where we thought we would be, and it's just we just want to make sure that everybody understands the hospital's doing fine. It's providing quality services, and it's just a function of opening a brand new hospital.
Sure.
That's what happens.
Which doesn't happen every day.
No.
I think it's been about 40 years since one's opened in Arkansas. So again, not something, and I appreciate you correcting me on the collateral aspect of that, but I think it's important to note that it's not like this is collateralized by any other county services. It's not like the road department's going to have gravel taken away from them because of this line of credit to the hospital.
Simply the revenues of the hospital.
Simply the revenues of the hospital. So no tax increase, no vote needed. Will be a public hearing February 27th, 9 a.m. that morning for anybody to express whatever opinion they may have on this. But I just think, and I'm glad you mentioned it, as did I, that it's not unexpected. This is the hospital's right where you guys anticipated it being. Yeah. And, we'll get there. And it might be one of those, I believe in the meeting that the idea was maybe within 5 years this would be the hospital will be 100% solvent, which, I mean, you open up a new business, you don't anticipate making money for 2 years. This is pretty standard stuff, I think.
Well, I think when you open up a new business, if you went out and opened up a clothing store, you're not giving away clothes. You're going to start charging for them from the first day, but we can't do that,
right?
And so that's part of that 5-year plan, is that we know we're going to be front heavy on borrowing money, because we have no income coming in. So it's going to take some time to not only get started, but also to repay that when we had zero income coming in. Right. And that's what the 5-year plan is. I think that there's going to be a purpose for using that line of credit from now on, and I think it's got to be, like I said, bulk purchases, get those discounts, get that kind of stuff in the future, and to even out cash flow. But right now it's to maintain till we get our licensing and get open where we can start billing people.
Hitting
just
the ground
to
running. Yep.
Wrap it up real quick. Use the hospital.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
to get those inpatient numbers where they need to be, and don't go anywhere else. Come
Well,
with us.
well,
Yeah.
there's there. Well, and just so you,
I gotta cut you off. I gotta
really,
yeah. We gotta get. Or I mean,
can I say one more thing?
Please say one more.
The one thing I want to tell you is the fact that we cannot bill you for those services does not mean we're not providing those services.
Right.
We had, I think Lori said, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. I think she said 9 mammograms the day before.
11. Yeah,
was it 11?
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, so those things are being done and provided. You're not going to pay for them because we can't get your insurance. It's good. Whatever your insurance would do, it's going to be that way. So all those services are being provided. Please use the hospital, and we're in great shape.
Get a good deal right now.
All right. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail this class. No. Local Lowdown brought to you by Redstone Heat and Air. Give them a try today and see why Redstone Heat and Air is the quality HVAC service in the county. Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, 870-642-5900, 990 Highway 70 East right here in Kdqn, and Kdqn Motorsports for any of your zero-turn mower needs. Go see Freddie at Kdqn Motorsports. It's time. We got to get in the birthday club. It's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have
That's right. Time for the birthday club, brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. 642-2190 is the number to call to get your birthdays and anniversaries in. That's right.
I have a birthday.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Happy birthday to Veronica Revels.
Veronica
Her birthday's
Revels
today.
Hey.
Yeah. That's from Raven, Waylon, Summer, Natalie, Corbin, Sean, Libby, and the McWhorter kids.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Veronica.
Now for me, is that a Revels you don't claim?
No. I claim her.
Deborah Wakefield House says, happy birthday to my daughter, Krista Wells, today. Mom loves you. Awesome. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, says JJ Lopez, especially to my amazing wife, Elsa Figueroa Lopez. Tanya Stewart Martinez says, happy birthday, JC Platt from Horatio. And Daniel Lindsay says, happy Valentine's Day to Kay Ridge. Lindsay, love you. And then I've got a big happy anniversary going out today. Happy 12th anniversary to my beautiful wife, Becky Reed of New Hope. Love you from Tim. Happy anniversary, you kid. Becky and Tim Reed of New Hope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Back to Veronica just for a second. I'm not sure she claims me.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I got a couple of huge happy birthday shout outs. I got one to Chris Barnhill, and then another one, Roger Whitmore.
Yeah.
Roger
Speaking
Whitmore.
of Quorum Court. Uh-huh.
I thought he
too
quit
busy
having
to
birthdays.
celebrate his birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to give just a quick shout out to a post I saw on Facebook last night. Got a lot of traction. That is Michael Barnes, who took a young lady to the daddy-daughter dance. This is a young lady whose daddy's not in the picture, but really wanted to go to the dance, and she specifically wanted to go with Detective Sergeant Michael Barnes. And guess what he did? He took her to the daddy-daughter dance. Thank you.
The daddy-daughter dance.
Yeah, try saying that a few times real quick.
Happy
shout out to that guy.
Yeah, shout out. Happy birthday to our stepdad.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
February 14th, right?
Yeah, that's Mr. Dillistone.
That's
to you.
Mr. Dillistone to you. All right. Happy birthday, Pat. Brought us plenty of love and good financial advice over there. Yes.
Quit taking my money.
Yeah, quit taking my money.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Pat Dillistone.
I think if there ever was a Welsh name, it would be that one.
Yeah. 642-2190. Nancy Little Wells says, happy birthday to our granddaughter, Krista Wells. We love you, Mama and Papa. Happy birthday, Krista Wells.
Guess what? It's also Jill Vance Smith's birthday today. She's also a Kdqn Teacher of the Year.
Yeah.
And Eric's wife. Happy birthday,
I'm
Jill.
sorry. Happy birthday, Jill. That's right. 642-2190. We're going to be doing a Valentine's giveaway here in just a little bit, as well as a cupcake Facebook Live giveaway. So the cutoff for the Happy Valentine's Day posts are gone, or is up, and Jen is in the back there cutting some names up into a cup. So we will draw for those.
Also want to issue a big happy anniversary to Brad and Terry Hart.
Brad and Terry Hart.
I think 5 years or something today. No, 47. 47 years.
Nice.
Yes, that is pretty awesome.
Brad's one heck of a guy.
He
must be.
He must be.
He must be an incredible human being.
Hey,
it's Simon Pegg's birthday.
Hey, he's funny.
Yeah, he is.
He's funny, man.
He's good.
I looked on here. The only other person I know is Frederick Douglass.
Hey,
Frederick Douglass.
all right.
Okay, happy birthday,
You know who
Frederick
Frederick Douglass is.
I
He's
do
the
know
president.
Frederick- oh, my goodness.
Not quite. He was very important to United States history.
Yes, he was. You don't know?
No, I don't. I looked really hard.
Of course, there is a certain reason that today is Valentine's Day, and it's not a good one.
Oh,
So,
no.
yeah, I'll let you look up history.com, this day in history, if you want to know more.
I don't know why
about
it's Valentine's Day.
Happy anniversary to Jerry and Shonda Cotton.
Hey.
22 years.
Oh, it was today in 1989 that Salman Rushdie got the fatwa put against him.
Oh.
Yeah.
And after 75 years, he thought he was probably pretty clear away from that until just this year or last year. But he is he's doing better. I believe he's off any life support and stuff like that.
Good.
So our hearts and that is a friend of America right there, Salman Rushdie. Do. All right, y'all. I'll give you guys another minute here on the Birthday Club, 642-2190, or comment on our Facebook page. Am I missing anything? I don't believe I am.
I have nothing.
If you're a movie of the fan Patton, you will notice the movie begin. I believe it begins with the Battle of Kasserine Pass.
I'm not going to say
He let it
anything.
go?
Yeah, I'm letting it go.
Yeah, Patton. That's the name of the movie.
It is.
Yeah.
Please, I'm not even going to point out what happened there.
All right.
You said
Well,
if you're a movie of the fan Patton.
I have a brain tumor. Yeah. Do you want me to just
Sorry.
announce
I,
that?
I was going to keep it. But
Thank you.
Greg,
Blame it on me.
I have no
didn't
qualifications.
Hey, you notice I didn't say a word.
Yeah.
I should not be broadcasting.
No,
I
I
will say
definitely
that.
should not.
Yeah.
And I know I have a brain tumor.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But how good is Patton?
It's great.
It's so good.
It's
So
great.
it starts with
It
the.
starts
Talking
with
about
the
the
defeat.
fan Patton or the movie?
I'm not a big fan of Patton's. No, I'm kidding.
Van Patten.
Van Patten?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
Master
ahead.
Ninja.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Come on, guys.
Yeah, but the movie starts off with Patton's like only defeat.
Yeah.
Right at Kasserine Pass. It was one of the few defeats America ever suffered.
That's
in World War
a
II.
bad one, man.
Yeah,
That
it was
a bad
it was
one.
rough. It was
Yeah.
rough. But hey, sometimes you got to get.
Yeah.
You got to get. You got to skin your knee before you can jump the hurdle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, very well said. Did you
thank
just
you.
come up with that?
I did.
That's very nice. Quote Patrick on that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
forever.
Might have been Wayne Gretzky.
I don't know. Yeah, whichever one.
I've done that quite a few times.
Quoted Wayne Gretzky?
No, skin my knee.
Oh, okay. I see. Or pass off your own quotes as ancient wisdom. Mm-hmm. There's a wise man who once said, "Eat the Cardi B meal, and you're gonna have a fun night."
Beans. The more you eat.
Yeah,
They're good for your heart.
that's true. What do we have over there? Is that a birthday? No, sir. Oh, okay. No, sir.
Complaint.
All right. Yeah.
To complain. Would y'all shut up?
Hey, that was me. I issued that against myself.
You just texted in.
Yeah.
It's a complaint. It's Patrick complaining.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
I was told not to talk about European history anymore. That's North African history.
Right.
Totally different place.
Yeah. Wait, we got to do the Facebook Live.
Let's get Jen in here. I got to hop off for a second.
All right.
We ought to.
All right.
This is Greg tells me I'm wrong about things.
Did I tell you were wrong?
All right, Jennifer.
Did I tell him he was wrong?
I think so.
Oh, well, you were right.
Jennifer Live.
Jennifer Live.
I'm like short circuiting right now because we have like 5 things to do.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm way behind. I was trying to figure out.
Hey, you know what we could do?
Right.
Yeah.
And cut her off. Yeah. No, not yet.
No,
we got to do this.
So you got 30 seconds.
All right, fine. We'll do this real quick. Greg, would you do the honors? Oh man, so good. 642-2190. That sounder that Greg just provided means call in 642-2190, and I want to hear your sweetheart story, and you're going to win an amazing prize. Incredible. This is not for the cupcakes. Nobody's calling, Greg. Please do it again. Smoocheroo.
Wait a minute.
Sounder. Yeah. There we go. All right. That one got him on there. Good morning. You are live on the Morning Brew. Do you have a sweetheart story for us?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Me and my wife now, we were dating at the time. We were at the Handy Mart Kdqn. And my truck had 2 gas tanks. I was filling up one. I put my gas pump over in the other. I went in to pay for it. And the lady said, "Is that your maroon truck?" I turned and looked, and I said, "No, mine doesn't have a gas hose hanging out of it." I realized at the time my girlfriend, April Ayers, had pulled off with the hose.
Oh,
the gas pump. Now we've been married 22 years.
There you go. 22 years. What did you do? Like, what's the protocol when you drive away with the gas pump?
Run out and shut the gas off.
There you go. Okay.
And marry her.
Awesome. And marry her. Well done, my friend. It is more than deserving of a great Halloween. Oh, jeez. Valentine's Day gift. Man, you have your. Patrick comes in and he points at my head and laughs. It's Point and Laugh Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Flag Day to everybody. Who do we have on the phone? Let me get your name.
Johnny Stinson.
Johnny Stinson. Awesome, man. Yeah, you just got yourself a great gift. I suggest you come up here quick and pick the one you want. There's 2 of them up there from like roses and gift certificates and all kinds of stuff. So we appreciate you for playing, and I'll shout out all those sponsors here in a second. Johnny Stinson, our first Valentine's winner.
Right.
In these packages, you're going to find dozens of fresh roses from Pam and Company in Ashdown and Southern Girls Flowers and Gifts in Kdqn. Gift cards and certificates for great eats like Keller Coffee, Trace Agave's Outlaw Barbecue, La Condesa Restaurant, Pruitt's Food Deli Bakery, the Rise and Shine Cafe. Gift cards to spots like DNS Carpets, Mirror Image Salon, Ashdown Bargain Center, Diamond in the Rough Resale, and the Beauty Bar Salon, and McCurtain County the McCurtain Cinema movie tickets, popcorn, candy, Grace by Bluebird, cookie boxes, and more.
That is so much stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate all of our sponsors for the Valentine's Day giveaway. We have 2 packages left. Well, now we have 1 left.
And they are beautifully wrapped.
They are. So we're going to get the other one away in the 8 o'clock hour. Ooh. For now, we're going to draw for this, and I have no time, so I'm just going to go ahead and reach in.
Do it.
This is the Facebook Live. Vox Post says, I'll have some of what Tyler's having. I'm getting ahead of myself. My brain is a little bit faster than my mouth sometimes. All right.
What are you going to do for the next 30 seconds once you get done doing this?
I don't know.
There'll be 30 seconds left.
Well, we got
more Valentine's Day stuff to talk about.
Okay.
Do you see the ads that I have here, Greg?
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that?
We'll play them after 9.
All right, fine. Yeah, that's quite a few of them. Yeah. All right, so here is the Valentine's Facebook Live giveaway. Who gets a dozen amazing homemade beautiful cupcakes made by our own Jennifer Massey, Albert.
It's okay.
Whatever it is. JJ Lopez.
Oh, bingo.
JJ Lopez
is
the big winner on the day. He gets himself 12 amazing cupcakes. Maybe I just said that. Whatever it is.
Okay.
They are amazing.
They are incredible. I haven't tried
see
one
somebody already picked up one of our Facebook Live winners from yesterday.
Oh,
I see
nice.
A box missing. That must be Alicia Mooneyham.
yet. Oh, very cool.
I
All right.
hope she enjoys them.
Well, there you go. JJ Lopez just wins himself and his wife, who he shouted out on the Facebook Live there. He said, "Happy Valentine's Day, everyone," with 4 exclamation points, especially to my amazing wife, Elsa Figueroa Lopez, 3 exclamation points. Interesting.
Collective.
Yeah. What does that mean? But thank you to everybody playing. We only had a dozen to give away. We probably should have done a dozen giveaways, and everybody gets one cupcake.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be picking it up again.
Yeah?
Some baking. So we'll have more cupcakes for Facebook Live drawings.
Man. Yeah, if there's anything that should motivate you to go to our Facebook Live, it's Jen's amazing baking. All right, her amazing bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah, bacon. All right, who can talk for 10 seconds?
I can talk for 10 seconds.
What do you got?
I don't have anything, but I don't have to have anything to talk for 10
Do
seconds.
you have any Valentine's Day horror
stories? Do you want me to tell you? I'll tell you the story about my wife and me. So we've been dating since we were in high school.
Yeah.
So the first time we go out, we'd known each other, and we go. I went over to her house because actually when we started, she wasn't old enough to go out on a date. So I went to her house, and one of her friends asked her the next day, said how it went, and she said, he's a nice guy, but it's not somebody I'd want to marry.
Oh.
Wow.
So what changed?
My sparkling wit and personality won her over.
Hey, sometimes it takes a few days.
So it's just interesting, though.
So he's nice, but not somebody I would marry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's nice enough, but not somebody I want to marry.
Not marriage material.
Yeah, I'm not, and she probably feels that way now.
Oh.
Do I have a second?
Go for it.
When I met my husband, I did not like him. In fact, I complained to Tyler a few months before. I said, I do not like this man. He's mean. He's rude.
I do not like him in a box.
I do not like him in a sock. I don't, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah, he was working at a dealership. I was working at an auto body shop, so I had to deal with him frequently. And we hated each other. And then one day I just made a painting for him and his sister. And he's like...
So there's a fine line between love and hate there, right?
There is a very fine line.
Yeah.
I do remember it was like her first week on the job. She gets home and she's like, there's this unbelievable meanie blockhead who calls in and is just so mean on the phone. And that's how he's very curt.
He's very curt.
Especially when he's doing business. He's very to the point, and Jen took that to be mean.
I did.
It was mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butthead is, I believe, what, in other words, is what you called him.
Yeah, because he would call. Like, I remember the first time he called into my work, and the receptionist position was new. He had never dealt with a receptionist before there. And I worked with his sister, and I asked, may I ask who's calling? And he's like, excuse me? Put my sister on the phone.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't like this guy.
Yeah. But then you painted something for him, and you guys fell in love.
We did. And it turns out he's pretty amazing.
He is. Well done.
Yes.
All right, there you go. We got to get into the news, my friends. Brought to you by Horatio State Bank and Moyer Equipment. Beautiful stories all around. My Valentine's story. All right. We'll be back.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. Sevier County's new hospital and its finances dominated the discussion during Monday's meeting of the Sevier County Quorum Court. Officials with the Sevier County Medical Center approached justices of the peace with a plan to fund the hospital over the next several months until it is able to bill insurance and receive reimbursement for services through Medicare and Medicaid. Currently, the hospital is unable to bill these healthcare providers and is, in effect, providing medical services at little to no cost.
We try to be as transparent as we possibly can. All of our meetings are public. we try to put everything out there. Lori comes to the quorum court meetings.
That was Dr. Steve Cole, Chancellor of UA Cossatot and Chair of the Sevier County Medical Center Board of Governors. The current situation is one Cole and other hospital officials have discussed publicly over the last 2 years. Once the hospital can show a certain level of inpatient stays, it will be eligible to begin receiving reimbursement for its services and bill insurance providers.
As early as 2 years ago, we would talk in all the meetings. We are under no illusion that we are going to have at some point in our lifetime when we start this hospital, we're going to have some type of assistance in the form of either line of credit or loan or something to fill the gap between when we were open and when we were able to generate sufficient revenues. And now, that time it has come.
Cole, along with Board Treasurer Greg Revels and Hospital CEO Lori House, approached the quorum court with a plan to pay the hospital's operating costs, which total around $1 million a month. They announced the hospital has been offered a $4.5 million line of credit through Farmers Bank and Trust. But last week, officials were informed by the hospital's legal counsel that the process of obtaining the $4.5 million loan would not be as simple as signing a loan agreement. The hospital would be required to provide the public with legal notice, host a public hearing, and phrase the loan as a bond, essentially, in this case, another word for a loan issued to a government entity. Hospital officials and quorum court members expressed concern that this wording would confuse some county residents, given that the hospital was constructed through a bond supported by a sales tax increase. That sales tax increase was overwhelmingly approved by voters in 2019. The $4.5 million bond would not be paid for by tax revenue, but rather the revenue the hospital is expected to receive once it is eligible to bill insurance and receive reimbursement from government-subsidized healthcare plans. And because the loan would not be tax-supported, no additional election is needed to approve it. However, county officials will need to host a public hearing and a 30-day public comment period before the loan can be obtained.
As early as 2 years ago, we would talk in all the meetings. We are under no illusion that we are going to have at some point in our lifetime when we start this hospital, we're going to have some type of assistance in the form of either line of credit or loan or something to fill the gap between when we were open and when we were able to generate sufficient revenues. And now, that time it has come.
Following a lengthy discussion during its meeting on Monday, the quorum court voted unanimously to approve a resolution authorizing the hospital to secure the loan. The necessary public hearing was then scheduled for February 27th at 9 a.m. in the conference room of the Sevier County Courthouse. Ryan Bowman, a representative with the Friday firm, which handles the hospital's legal issues, stressed that the bond would not be collateralized by any other county revenue. In effect, the loan is held and secured by the hospital alone. Hospital officials say this loan will allow the hospital to cover its expenses until it can support itself through revenue from medical services. Before the loan was approved, Cole estimated the hospital had enough money to fund 4 months of operation. That will be extended through most of the year through the $4.5 million bond. The issue of hospital transparency was briefly raised during Monday's meeting. Cole stressed that transparency has been one of the hospital's top goals, in part given the reasons for the demise of the Kdqn Hospital in 2019. Cole reminded the public that the hospital's Board of Governors hold a meeting each month that is entirely open to the public.
We try to be as transparent as we possibly can. All of our meetings are public. We try to put everything out there. Lori comes to the quorum court meetings. At the end of the day, here's the thing. Everyone in the community needs to partner together to get through the hump, through this spot we're in right now, because we have a wonderful, beautiful hospital that is truly the envy of the state. And, it is the envy, and we just need to keep working to make sure it keeps treating patients. We had a stroke patient, less than a week ago, and our hospital saved their life. That's why we're here.
Several members of the quorum court raised the issue of budget cuts until the hospital reaches a level of solvency. Cuts are something the hospital is pursuing, Greg Revels informed the board, but he, CEO Lori House, and Cole stressed that the hospital is currently running at an absolute minimum staff level. For instance, House said the hospital has refrained from hiring a maintenance team and is currently relying on other hospital employees to cover those needs. The discussion ended with officials agreeing to host a workday between the Hospital Board of Governors and the entire quorum court to further discuss hospital finances. That meeting is expected to be set for the near future. We'll be back with more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
I worked my whole life, and now I'm enjoying a nice retirement. But it wouldn't have happened without some planning. That's why I have my IRA at my bank. It's a balanced approach to investing. Solid returns in a safe, secure investment. Take my advice and open an IRA today.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota construction equipment, featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. The Kubota construction lineup shows up ready to work every day. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months. Now through March 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
And we are back with KDQN News. A former Horatio High School administrator charged last year for allegedly maintaining a sexual relationship with a student is expected to return to court next month following completion of a mental evaluation. LaBreda Van, age 41, was arrested in April of last year on a felony count of first-degree sexual assault. During the time of the alleged incident, Van served as the vice principal for Horatio High School. She has pleaded not guilty to the charge. According to records, Van is expected to appear before the Sevier County Circuit Court on March 2nd to determine if a mental evaluation has been completed. The court approved a defense motion last year for Van to undergo the evaluation to determine if she is fit to proceed as a defendant in the case. The evaluation is being performed by a psychologist of the Division of Aging, Adult, and Behavioral Health Services. According to the Sevier County Sheriff's Office, investigators were contacted by the Arkansas Crimes Against Children hotline in April of last year in reference to a possible inappropriate relationship between Van and a student. The Sheriff's Office then began an investigation into the allegations. The Sheriff's Office stated in a press release that information developed and an arrest warrant against Van was issued. Van posted a $100,000 bond following her arraignment later that month. Upon a conviction, the charge of first-degree sexual assault carries a prison sentence of 6 to 30 years. In our next story, the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce has announced its final nominations for this year's 2023 Membership and Awards Banquet. Nominations for the Citizen of the Year Award include Esteban Ochoa, Angie Walker, Paul Spears, and ZZ Camruden. In the renovation category, Tri-Lakes Realty, Zuniga's Liquor, Amp Fitness, Swark Liquor, and MV Studio. For the new construction award, Prime Country Meats, Sevier County Medical Center, Swark Liquor, and Zuniga's Liquor. In the small business category, Twisted Tines Outfitters, The Walking Dog, Cutting Room and Company, and Tri-Lakes Realty. And finally, in the large business category, Farmers Bank and Trust, Sevier County Medical Center, AHW LLC, and Tyson Foods. Tickets remain available for this year's Vegas-themed Chamber Awards Banquet. The themed event will be held on Thursday, February 23rd at 5:30 p.m. at the Kdqn High School cafeteria. Prior to presenting Chamber Business and Community Service Awards, officials will host the banquet's annual silent and live fundraising auctions featuring items donated by the Chamber membership. Doors open at 5:30 to allow time to mix, mingle, and bid. Food service will begin at 6:30. Tickets for the banquet are $30 each. For more information or to obtain a ticket for this year's Membership and Awards Banquet, call the Chamber at 870-582-3225 or visit the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce Facebook page or SevierCountyChamberOfCommerce.org. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out more local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. You can also find us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer, and by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
The City of Kdqn is accepting applications for a patrolman in the police department. Applicants must be 21 years of age, have a valid driver's license, and no criminal convictions. Must be able to pass physical, psychological, and drug testing. Must have a high school diploma or equivalent. Applications may be picked up at the Kdqn Police Department 8 to 4 Monday through Friday. The City of Kdqn is an equal opportunity employer.
When you become a Farm Bureau member, you gain access to a number of services that add value to your membership, such as representation at the state capitol and in Washington, D.C. Farm Bureau lobbyists monitor legislation to protect the interests of its members. And the Child Saver Program. Purchase infant car safety seats for only $25 and child booster seats for only $15.
For membership information in Sevier County, call 584-3911, and in Little River County, call 898-3741.
All right, we are back live. KDQN 92.1 right after the news. Well done, Patrick. Great news broadcast. There is a sausage biscuit in there if you want it, Greg. I'd half it with you if you want it.
We'll eat it.
All right, we'll eat it together.
That's going to be, Valentine's Day.
Oh, this is like Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah. I know which one I am.
I've just
The Tramp.
Yeah.
Definitely do this on Facebook Live.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, well, it's going to take more than drawing for a cupcake for me to do that.
I'll do it for free. We have one more Valentine's package to give away. And man, we have been it's been a busy show for the 7 o'clock hour. I did miss this chance, but I got to talk about it right now. Ho-Chi-Town Rescue Center and Petting Zoo is a big sponsor of the Morning Brew, and we definitely appreciate them. 9177 US 259 in Broken Bow. That's Ho-Chi-Town, rather. Right? That's Ho-Chi-Town now. That's Ho-Chi-Town now. So I got to get a new. What's do they have a zip code? Do they get their own zip code?
They will.
They will.
I'm certain, yeah.
Eventually. All right. Well, domestic, exotic, and farm animal rescue over there. They have a licensed rehabilitation center. It's a wildlife rehabilitation center. And they have a great adoption program for cats, dogs, rabbits, and chickens. And then spay and neuter program available through that adoption program. So they're open to the public 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. A great place. If you got nothing going on today for Valentine's Day, maybe go cuddle up with some creatures. It's a little rainy. It's a little rainy out there.
Still,
but
that's a good idea. That's all covered.
That's right.
It's covered.
That's right. So it's an interactive and educational experience. Hands-on, feed, pet, cuddle, a wide array of domestic and exotic animals. They got pony rides, gift certificates available, and they provide an experience beyond your expectation, Greg.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I tell you what, very much volunteer supported.
Yes.
So
12 years of age or older?
Yeah.
Get on over there. It's a great way to volunteer for sure. And you can also visit Ho-Chi-Town Rescue Center and Petting Zoo on Facebook. That's it, man.
I'm going over to watch them spay a chicken.
Yeah? Yeah.
Still see how that's done, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I had never seen it. I want to.
You can neuter a chicken, but you can't. I don't know if you can spay one. Well, you looked it up. Did it say you can?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah. You might try playing pin the cloaca on the chicken first, okay?
You could say that word, but it feels like you shouldn't.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Something about it. All right.
I thought he was talking dirty, so I just wasn't going to answer.
Yeah. Well, I had an experience yesterday at a car dealership that is not a sponsor of this program and is not where I bought my car from.
So we can talk about them?
So we can talk about
All
them.
right, let's do it.
Yeah, so I go in and the first thing I'm like, listen, I just bought this car. There's just an issue with the pre-collision monitor, probably a little calibration is all it needs. All you need to do is reach out to where I bought the car, the classic Chevrolet, great place, and they said they're going to handle it for me. They're just going to pay for that. It's kind of included, just get that the pre-collision detection sensor taken care of.
Just go ahead and tell you what you're going to do.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, well, do you have a number or anything I can call? I'm like, it's just the number, and you can get through. I'm sure if you reach a finance or my salesperson, this is his name, and this and that. And he's like, okay. And they go ahead and they try to do the work. And then they come back and he's like, so who was I supposed to call again? And I was like, well, I was thinking you probably before the, and it probably would have been a good idea to call beforehand to make sure,
not do the work and then figure out who's going to pay for it later.
Exactly. Yeah. And he was like one of the worst service advisors I've ever encountered in my life. And he was like, well, we'll call before and this and that. Well, he didn't. And then I felt it was a little bit my mistake a little bit to, bring it down. I mean, appointment was set up for me and stuff. I had to reschedule it a few times, but turns out there is no camera in my pre-collision system. That's the problem. It's just missing it, you know? So we need to order that camera, and then we can do the calibration. Fair enough. It's going to be $350 today, though. And I was like, for what? You know, all you did is plugged it up to the, I know what you did. You know, you plug it up to see, and the code read no camera.
Yeah.
You know, and you charge for the full. I would have never done that, not in a million years as a service advisor. You can charge a diagnostics fee. That's fine. But you cannot, and it was like 20 minutes after they brought the car in, and they're charging 3 hours of labor.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's not, I've done those before, and I've had problems with a calibration on a sensor, and that you don't do that. And I put up a bit of a fight. I was like, you don't do that. You don't bring it in. It's like anything. If you bring your car in to do the work, and then it turns out that you can't get the work done that day, you need to order a part to do the actual job. You don't charge the job that wasn't done. You charge a diagnostics fee or some part of it, but not the full thing, not the full 3 hours. I would never, you know, and I worked in a place that was pretty strict. Like, don't be handing out anything. We don't want to comp anything or eat anything as little as possible. And
there's trust is also the hardest thing to build.
Yeah.
For a service department at a dealership.
Yeah.
And you don't build it by pre-charging for work that's not been done.
Yeah.
And with the idea like, oh, well, no, don't worry. When you come back next time, it's not going to cost you
anything. When you come back, we got to calibrate it again.
Yeah.
You didn't calibrate it. It doesn't have the camera to calibrate. And you found that out as soon as your technician hooked it up to the computer. You know, that's a diagnostics. That's not the actual work.
Sure.
So I put up a big fight against it, you know, and I do have to apologize to Classic Chevrolet for having to wrap them up in the whole thing, you know. It was, you know, and then I got a call from their service manager, and he was like, listen, we'll take care of it, and this and that. Just don't go back to that horrible place, you know. Yeah. One of the worst car dealership experiences I've ever had. And I had no belt on the whole time. I was freaking out. All right. Forgot my belt yesterday. Yes. I'm hitching up my jeans while I'm trying to talk to a guy about my car.
Got them up past your belly button.
Yeah, exactly.
Hard to take you seriously.
Yeah. The angrier I get, the closer they are to my to my armpits. You know. Hey, listen here, Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was
you know, I'm going to tell you this, and I know y'all work there, and I'm not talking about local places.
Yeah,
but you know, car dealerships are very shady places.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, it's like they're trying to trick you the whole time, from the sale to the service.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever find somebody that's good and honest, and you trust them totally, you better stick with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's just like that. I mean, well. Okay, I'll just see if I can charge this dude $350 because he's not going to pay for it. He's going to charge it out to that other place anyway, so he doesn't care.
Right. So. Yeah, absolutely. And Gregor has a Toyota place. It was a bit of a fumble. It was just kind of like, hey, we'll send you to the nearest place. Salesmen are, they don't mind. They don't. The service never really. You know, I had a problem with that with my salespeople when I was a service advisor. It was like, you know, how often, Patrick, would you get somebody rolling up being like, yeah, you know, Tommy said I could come up here today? It's like, well, Tommy don't know the schedule, all right?
Let's go talk to Tommy.
Yeah, let's get him back
here.
And then
let's go, and we'll take you and Tommy and go talk to T-Bone.
Yeah,
who's scheduled to actually do the work on it. We'll see what T-Bone has to say about
T-Bone's not
what
going to be
T-Bone
happy.
about to say. To Tommy, all right.
Tommy has a rough time sometimes at the dealership, especially when he's
been
new.
working there a hot minute.
Yeah,
Don't get me
exactly.
wrong,
yeah,
okay?
Most of those guys are there for a cup of coffee, and that's it.
So they can sell a vehicle to their grandma, and then they never sell one again.
Exactly.
And,
exactly. I had so many issues with that. But then the good salesmen that were there for a long time, you know, they would talk to me. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Talk to me. Can you fit this in?
Every industry, whatever you work in, the key to success is the key to victory.
Yes,
is communication.
If you're a car salesman right now and you're listening and you're like, you know what, I don't have that much communication with my service department. Let me tell you this: you better. And then let me tell you this: you'll never get a no because there is something special about a new customer and their new car or their new pre-owned vehicle that needs a little something to get them out on the road, if you ever go talk to it, we'll fit it in. All right, that's a new customer, the new vehicle. That's very important to get them in a timely and ensure they come back and stuff. So, don't don't be scared.
But salesmen are a unique brand of people.
Yeah, they are.
They're not detail people.
No.
Somebody will deal with details. Okay, I sold you that. I'm going to my next sale.
Exactly.
You leave the details to the professionals.
And then
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Unless you find a good one, and if you are, a good customer, that is something too. I buy a new vehicle every 2 years.
Yeah.
That's the schedule I'm on, and the one I go to, he makes sure things are taken care of. And there's also this local dealership, and then a lot of vested interest. And hey, it's different when you go to church with your car salesman. You go to the ball games and you see them there. That's different.
Yeah,
that's why it's I've heard people say, "Oh, I'll go out of town to buy a car because I can get a better deal." Okay, I mean, if saving a few bucks is really the most important thing to you, I understand. But
totally.
I think there's a lot on the value chain.
Yeah.
To me, saving a few bucks is not top priority. It's not in the top 3, not in the top 5.
Yeah, and I gotta say, when it comes down to local dealerships here in this area or Classic Chevrolet, where I got mine, the moment that you're stepping into a place in Texarkana, which is where I was yesterday, you're
a number.
You're just a number. That's exactly correct.
Fresh fish.
Yeah, fresh fish. Let's try and get as much as we can out of them, and this and that, because they don't know you. They'll probably never see you again.
It is interesting to see that this is I got out of that industry just as more and more the self-driving technology and driver assist technology. I was really looking forward to seeing where all that meshes and gets together, where the issues with that technology meet the ability to fix it.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of things. Vehicles come in with like a side obstacle detection module that was out. This is, of course, if you have most newer vehicles have this. They have a little light on the mirror. At minimum, they'll probably have an alert on the dash too to let you know if a vehicle's passing by you.
Yeah.
So don't change lanes.
Right.
Things like that. A customer comes in, their module is stuck on, so it shows it's constantly detecting the vehicle next to them. And fixing it. I had technicians that never worked on anything like that, but you know what they had? They had the classes. They had the resources, the proprietary resources to be able to address that issue. So,
it's I don't know. I'm totally with you. I'm kind of glad I'm out of the service industry after like a lot of this crazy stuff, like the really crazy technology is going, like the self-driving, all that stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because it just messes up. That's all it does.
Yeah, I think I was telling y'all not too long ago, my truck's got pre-collision assist on the front as well, and it I was driving back from Broken Bow, and it was literally going off every 5 minutes. Big red alarm. Wham, wham, wham. Pre-collision or obstacle detected.
Yeah.
Pre-collision assist activated.
Right.
Fortunately, I just had it on the aid, not on the actual assist, so I didn't just slam my brakes as I'm going 65 miles an hour down a dark highway with nobody in front of me or nothing.
Yeah.
Between Broken Bow and Kdqn. I get home, I realize there's a leaf that got in front of that was flapping in front of the camera. So sometimes a little corner of the leaf will get in front of the camera, and it would thought like a deer was running across the road or something. So
I wonder how many diagnoses that would take.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. The computer's not.
That's $350.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
You stopped and the leaf fell off.
That's right. All right. Well, and then the one last thing I'll say about it is, because we talked about it earlier, the no belt situation. I said you don't trust somebody who's not wearing a belt with their shirt tucked in. I meant like maybe in a more professional. I will not buy nothing from you if you have your shirt tucked in with no belt. I will not buy a car from you. There's a bit of a shady element there.
This got me
just walking around, sure, but
John Fetterman, running for Senate while he's wearing hoodie.
Yeah,
he's got the hoodie and basketball shorts combo.
Yeah.
Does not exactly scream professionalism to me. That the most impressive thing from Biden's State of the Union address was that they panned on John Fetterman and he was wearing a suit.
Yeah,
he struck me as a guy that did not know how to tie a tie.
I don't. How do you?
His mother tied it for him.
Is he like a 67 wide? Like
I know.
He's got the shoulders of a I don't know, prehistoric human.
I'll just say there's some branch that he and his whole family are on, way over there on that side of it, next to Africanus Australopithecus. Any case, I'm with you. go buy a car from a salesman, I want him to wear a belt.
Yeah, please wear a belt.
So you think that there is a difference in attire then for certain things?
Definitely.
So, because I've noticed that, and as I've matured, gotten older, things have changed and gotten a lot less formal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, there was a time when I went to church, everybody wore a tie.
Yeah.
Sunday finest, right?
Yeah. Sunday finest.
Yeah,
What about
now people just wear whatever.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing you can see the market change in that is flying.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You used to put on a suit to fly.
Look at a picture of a plane from the 50s, 60s, or 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that, everybody's in church.
Yeah.
And now it's been pajama. It looked like Walmart.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Greyhound.
Now, they didn't have it all right. They used to smoke in a pressurized tube.
Yeah.
30,000 feet in the sky.
No, you would smoke in a pressurized tube.
No,
today.
I hate smoking inside.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I don't like a place where they're like, oh yeah, you can smoke inside. I hate that. There's something that's like stuffy and horrible and not enjoyable. And then you're sitting there, what are you doing with the trash of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
You just flicking the floor.
I guess so.
Yeah. A fire inside.
Either that or you put it in your plate when you get done.
Yeah, right into the steak.
You ever seen
right
that?
into the gristle.
You're not old enough, but I've seen that.
What?
Well, when I was younger, you could smoke anywhere.
Yeah.
So people would sit there and eat a meal, then they'd pull out a cigarette and smoke it. And they'd
right into the
dump it
mashed
out in the mashed potatoes.
When I first, when I was living in Canada, up there, if you were to light up a cigarette inside a closed environment, you'd get shot. Pretty much.
Yeah.
The pull aside,
National Guard.
The Mounties would
come. Yeah, the Mounties.
Dudley Do-Right.
They drag you away, and your family would never see you again. Here, I moved down here at when Papa Poblano's was still in town. They didn't even have a smoking section. The whole dang restaurant was a smoking section. You walk in there, the smell of queso and Pall Malls.
Yeah, Pall Malls.
Very inviting.
Yeah, a smoking section.
Yeah,
what do you have?
That.
What do you have? Like glass? No. I mean, it just pours out.
It's just over there in that corner where everybody's.
We got to do
everybody's 40 years old, but they look 80.
Yeah. Your face looks like an old catcher's mitt. All right, we got to do the weather. Oh my gosh, it's brought to you by Genuine RV and Power Sports.
Choose the option that best describes your lifestyle. Option A. Option B. Option C. Or all of the above. Whatever you're into, Genuine RV and Power Sports has it covered with a large selection of new and pre-owned RVs, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, golf carts, and more. With exceptional customer service and satisfaction. Genuine RV and Power Sports, 1300 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabel.
Number one country weather.
I don't know.
You gotta be real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
When I was working at a dealership, I saw a guy try and change. Wait, I think I told this story. He was trying to change some of the, light fixtures or something up top, and he electrocuted himself off the ladder. He was fine, but he it was kind of a faux
legally
pas.
dead for a
He got blown off of it.
Yeah, it was and he fell off the ladder. And he hopped back up whoa,
finish the
all
job.
Right. Yeah, he did.
Shocking.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll just say, hey, you remember our parents had a 1975 Buick LeSabre?
Yes.
I'm going to talking about smoking. That thing had more ashtrays than it had seats in it.
It had ashtrays in the built-in baby seat.
Yeah. Different times.
Different times, man. We got a 100% chance of showers and possible thunderstorm. Could you do me a favor? Do you have access to a radar?
I don't.
No, it's not working.
I haven't.
Oh, Jen took. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I do.
Well, I guess I have a phone.
Yeah, somebody has a phone. If somebody could pull up a radar.
That's what it looks like.
There you go.
Is it real green?
Yeah, it's stuff everywhere. This is a mess. All right. Weather. It's currently 56 degrees outside your number one country studios. We're looking at possible thunderstorms today. Definitely showers at least. A high of 67. Southeast southeast winds gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a low around 43, and those winds continuing. No rain chances this evening as of now. Tomorrow does have a 20% chance of showers afternoon, mostly sunny skies, a high near 74. And then Wednesday night, we're looking at an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms, a low of 40, strong winds as well. Thursday, mostly sunny, a high near 50. Thursday night, a low of 26. So within the span of a few days or 2 days, we're looking at a high of 74 and a low of 26.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, thank goodness for all this rain because, my yard was just starting to not be so muddy.
Yeah, no, good. Say goodbye.
This morning, I swear to goodness, I saw German soldiers digging a trench in my backyard.
Luckily, you got that. There's no man land,
Yeah,
right?
there's-
It's past
yes,
this near the
definitely.
tree
Yeah.
line? All right, good. You play soccer with them.
And it looks like there's going to be significant rainfall, according to the radar, for several hours today.
Yes.
Probably till noonish.
That's I would say that's correct. We should probably take a break, and then we're probably going to come back with your Valentine's giveaway. So don't call now. Wait for the smoocheroo sounder that Greg will provide. But we will be back with That's Not It.
No.
Don't call it. Yeah, we'll be back with the Brew Crew.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers. Both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn. Open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group. James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
Farmers Bank and Trust has been serving customers since 1906, when we were founded in our hometown of Magnolia. We're excited to be the new banking home for former Arvest customers and know you'll feel at home with a heartfelt approach to banking, including outstanding products and digital conveniences perfect for any season of life. For more details, visit myfarmers.bank. Come home to Farmers Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Did you know that Weyerhaeuser began operating in Arkansas in 1956 and currently employs 655 Arkansans? 100% of our 1.2 million acres of timberland are certified to sustainable forestry standards, and 100% of the fiber in our wood products are certified to the SFI fiber sourcing standard. We've been developing new building products and solutions for more than 100 years, carrying on the tradition of providing for our families and neighbors with products that we can be proud of.
At Mina Surgical Clinic, we offer quality, convenient surgical care right here in your community. Dr. James Bean and Amy Phelps, our orthopedic team, and Dr. Thomas Sullivan, general surgery, specialize in all types of procedures from hernia repair to hip replacement. We also provide screenings such as colonoscopies as a general part of your wellness checks. We strive every day to help our patients get back in the game, back to work, or simply back to their daily life. Providing exceptional care close to home, at Mina Surgical Clinic, it's patients first, always.
Accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811.
All right, we are back live, and Samantha Jean on Facebook Live says, what number do we call for a chance to win the giveaway? That number would be 870-642-2190.
Unless you're in Little River County.
Unless you're in Little River County, you can call 898-3624. Call on our dime. We're going to be doing the giveaway here in just a minute, but the first thing I wanted to do was talk about some 15 Valentine's Day horror stories provided by the great Reddit. Yeah, so this one, we went out for dinner. She leaned in to kiss me, and her hair got caught in the candle. And she didn't realize and proceeded to spread the fire to my very nice dress shirt. Then she blamed it on me.
You're
Never
very
saw
nice.
her- yeah.
That's what you're worried about, is your dress shirt.
Yeah, not her scalp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never saw her again. I wonder why. Yeah. That girl is on fire. All right.
Literally, call the ambulance.
Yeah. This one, the emo farewell the guy had been seeing gave me black and dead roses, saying that's how he saw our relationship. Dead! All right. Yeah. The last minute change. I had been dating my boyfriend for almost a year. His mom hated me because he was her little boy.
Aw.
On the way to the restaurant, my boyfriend decided to turn around so we could take his parents with us. Things were never the same after our surprise double date. Yeah, don't do that, fellas, listening out there.
Not on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's Sunday, okay?
Yeah.
Sunday's a nice night for that.
That's right. My then boyfriend surprised me with a gift, and it ended up being a shirt of mine that I had left at his place. That's not a bad gift, is it, Jen? What was it? So you leave a shirt at your boyfriend's place, and then he gives you the shirt as a Valentine's Day gift.
That's
How Jen
horrible.
says no. She says no. Yeah.
Well, he saved you a trip.
Whatever happened to romance?
Romance is dead.
Yeah,
Greg.
romance.
And apparently with black roses.
Yeah. All right. There's some good ones on here, but I gotta kind of filter through them. I went through the ones I already read. Yeah. This man on a mission. We were having dinner at a restaurant, and suddenly he jumped up and ran to the bathroom. After about 45 minutes, I got worried and went to check on him. As it turned out, the guy who went into the bathroom before him was, I'm guessing what happened was he saw his actual girlfriend enter the restaurant. And it's explained in a different way here, but he escaped through the window of the bathroom.
Yeah, he's out there like, what is he trying to remember? Three's Company?
Yeah.
Da, da,
Yeah.
da, da, da,
Yeah.
da. How does that
for
go?
you? So what's the next line?
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I need to know. Let's see here. This guy had asked me out a few times. I said no every time, but I decided to give him a shot for Valentine's Day. Got in his car and he drove me to 7-Eleven, and he paid for
a double,
double, and a hot dog. The whole excursion was 15 minutes. I had no problem saying no when he asked me out again. There you go.
But I was going to take you to Easy Mart.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to see someone smoke at the gas pumps?
That's right. The guy I was dating gave me 6 red roses for Valentine's Day. Thought it was weird to only get 6. They're usually brought as a dozen. Turns out he'd actually bought a dozen and given the 6 other roses to 6 other girls. Hey, it's a numbers game.
Hey, you got the 6. Everybody, the others.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, with that math, then yeah. The other 6 just got 1.
Yeah. All right. Here's the last one. A near-death experience. I went out with a guy I'd seen a few times. Went out for Valentine's Day. He surprised me by bringing a box of chocolates. You know, I had a severe tree nut allergy, but the box didn't have one of those guides in it, so we made a joke of where he'd eat a part of the piece, and if it was nut-free, I'd finish it. Well, there was one chocolate that definitely had nuts in it because I immediately started swelling. I couldn't breathe, see, or hear. Luckily, we made it to the hospital in time, and everything was fine. Been married to him ever since. So there you go. That's a nice one. All right. Greg, would you do the honors?
So good.
It's so good. It's so good. 642-2190 for the sweetheart of a giveaway.
There it is.
All right. Good morning. You are live on the Morning Brew. Who do we have on the phone?
Donna Knatzer.
Donna Knatzer. All right. What's your sweetheart story?
Well, he was my first boyfriend, and then we went separate ways, and we got back together. I asked him to marry me on leap year, and he pondered for about a year, and then the next year on Valentine's Day, he asked me to marry him with a box of chocolate with my ring in it.
Oh, man. Did you, eat the chocolate? Oh, and it was in the chocolate?
No.
Okay. And chip your tooth on a diamond or anything?
Yeah, nothing like that.
No.
Awesome. Okay, all right, great. Well,
man, Mr. Knatzer making us look bad here.
No
the rest of us guys.
No kidding. Box of chocolates. I like it. Donna Knatzer, you just got yourself the very last prize of the Valentine's giveaway. Thank you so much. You can pick that up anytime.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Donna Knatzer, the very last Valentine's Day giveaway winner with a ring and a box of chocolates. That's pretty good. Greg, how did you propose? Do I want to ask? No, he shakes his head.
It's pretty weak.
It's pretty weak.
Yeah.
Oh, was it really? Did you
Yeah.
just ask her, like, hey,
Nah,
you
it's
get married?
pretty weak. It was pretty weak. I'm not even going into it. I'm not going there.
All right, I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, that's okay. It's okay. I'm just not going to.
Yeah. I've asked about 5 girls to marry me, and it's not gone well every time. No, I'm kidding.
Apparently not.
Jen, how did Kyle propose to you?
He proposed to me in front of you guys on Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You were there.
I was there. I filmed it.
Yeah, you did.
I'm a
and
fool.
I kind of knew something was happening too, because I think it was Caitlin said, "Hey, do you want to like do your hair? You want to,
Yeah.
like, throw some makeup on?"
Yeah.
Because it's like Christmas morning, and I look like a can of busted biscuits.
Yeah. Can of busted biscuits.
I do. I remember I watched the video a few years ago. I think I said, "Are you sure?"
Wow.
When he asked if he wanted to,
Yeah.
if I wanted to marry him.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Greatest Christmas present ever.
Yes.
It was a good one.
It was.
It's a really good Christmas.
Yeah, and actually, I wasn't living down here, obviously, but Patrick took some of our like engagement photos and put it in the Kdqn Bee.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I still have a
Yes.
clipping of it.
Yeah. And then we played Nerf gun battle
Yes.
after, so that was fun.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you got engaged. He got to play Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everybody had a great Christmas.
Everybody had a great time.
Win.
I'm
All
telling
right.
you, you put all the Masseys, the Alberts, the Dillstones together, we have a great time.
We do.
We really do.
Although Kyle proposed to you and then an hour or two later shot you in the eye with a Nerf gun, like
Yeah.
right into her eyeball.
Yes.
So protective glasses, kids.
Appropriate.
Don't aim it really at anybody
Don't
if
aim
you
at
can help
faces.
it. Yeah, don't aim at faces.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take another break. We will be back with the Morning Brew.
For professional medical care, stop by King Medical Clinic, 180 Highway 71 South in Ashdown. Dr. Rachel King is board certified in pediatric and internal medicine. King Medical Clinic has 3 nurse practitioners on staff: Jana Parker, Jana Boquin, and Wes Ayen. King Medical Clinic does well child appointments, in-house immunizations, acute care, lab work, and x-rays. Most major insurances are accepted too at King Medical Clinic, Highway 71 South in Ashdown.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Is your Oak Lawn the sound of starting gates and pounding hooves? Is it the first sip of the perfect post-time Bloody Mary? Or maybe it's just Saturdays with lots of friends and zero cares. No matter what you love about live racing at Oak Lawn, it's back and better than ever. With more race days, bigger purses, and the top thoroughbreds in the world, this season is like no other. Make your reservations today at oaklawn.com. What's your Oak Lawn? Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Come on out to Hochatown Saloon and experience their restaurant for lunch, dinner, and Sunday brunch. Discover their live music Friday evenings at the nightclub. Visit www.hochatown.saloon.com for more information and ticket prices. There's something always going on at Hochatown Saloon. Bring your friends and see the 2-story big screen TV. Cold drinks, delicious food, entertainment, and fun times are in store at Hochatown Saloon, located in the heart of Hochatown.
Anyone who has an iPhone, Android, iPad, or other handheld device has dropped it at some point, and more times than not, cracked the screen. If you haven't done this, trust me when I say it's gonna happen, but there's no need to cry when Smartphone EMT is nearby. And now with 3 locations, it's easier than ever to have your handheld device repaired or replaced. I'm convinced that Smartphone EMT can fix anything, but don't take my word for it. Visit Smartphone EMT in Kdqn, Texarkana, or the newest location in Broken Bow for repair, replacement, and accessories. Check them out on Facebook.
Rawls Furniture has everything that you need for your home, offering a wide selection of quality furniture, mattresses, and appliances at prices that you'll love. They also offer financing and delivery. With locations in New Boston and Kdqn, they'll have just about anything that you'll need, and if they don't have it, they can order it. Stop by and visit their wide selection of quality furniture at 808 East Colin Ray Drive in Kdqn, or call them at 870-642-2202. That's Rawls Furniture, offering hometown service that can't be beat.
All right, we are back live. Kdqn 92.1. Jen, you just remarked, if anything ever happened to you and you were unalived,
Yep.
you would want everybody to have a big party.
I would, yeah.
What funeral song? What's your funeral song?
Oh, it's the Flogging Molly song. Oh gosh, I need to remember the name of it.
Yeah.
It's just a good one.
Yeah. One of the main ones they got.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
in
I know
the
the one you're
P.S. I
talking
Love You movie.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically about, hey, everything's okay. I'm where I should be. And,
Right.
You know.
Do you have one, Greg?
Sure I do.
Yeah? Do you want to shout it out?
Yeah, Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven. Oh, I like it.
I love that
All right.
song.
Mine's Highway to Hell.
I've heard that played at a funeral before.
I bet.
Yeah. If I Ever Leave This World Alive by Flogging
Oh,
Molly.
yeah. That's a great song.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to say that to a lot of people because you never know what happens after you pass. Like,
Mhm.
who's going to step up and be like, no, this is what she wanted. No, this is what she wanted.
Yeah.
I always worry that there's going to be some argument about it. So I
Yeah.
just tell everybody, this is what I want.
Right.
Make sure it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm changing mine after the Rihanna thing. Mine is The Only Girl in the World. That's my funeral song. I want that played.
Are you going to have everybody wearing hazmat suits?
Oh,
too?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Red hazmat suits.
Yeah.
We've had this discussion before about what Tyler would want, and he said he wanted to be taxidermied.
Yeah, I want to be taxidermied. So, and then I haunt whoever
Yeah.
decides to keep me.
Yeah.
Or like I spend weekends at all the other places.
We'll share custody.
I'm gonna be cremated and have my ashes thrown in the Kostok River.
That's great.
Right above where the city of Kdqn intake is. Yeah.
Aw. Dang, I thought that was going to be so sweet.
Yeah, it was.
And chlorine won't fix that.
Yeah. I do have a bit of an issue sometimes when I see people are like, when I die, I want to be cremated and sprinkled into the volcano
Canyon.
of Mount Fuji or something.
that's a good one.
Something you got to try. It's like, Joe, what a chore.
Yeah.
Like, that's the last thing I got to do. You got to go up, like travel thousands of miles, hike some mountain, and then sprinkle them like, bleh. You're just like, how are they going to know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Toilet cost nothing.
same diff.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to give them away. I'd want to keep them. I'd like to keep the ashes on my mantle.
Yeah.
Would you really?
No, I don't.
I would take like half of it. I want half of me into the Grand Canyon
Yeah,
on a early like sunset
as you're
morning.
bumping into tourists with selfie sticks and all that. It's like I'm trying to have a cathartic experience here.
Yeah. No, go to the North Rim. Nobody's up
Yeah,
there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the real people are on the North Rim.
Mhm.
Right.
The
It's
tourists are on the South Rim.
Yeah,
It's 1,000 feet higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
The tourists who are just staring at their phone as they just walk off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's another one. We'll clean them up in 6 months.
Yep, exactly.
Whatever the buzzards and the coyotes don't eat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You've hiked down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, Greg.
A couple of times.
That's
couple
so
of times.
cool.
That is pretty crazy. That's not a joke, right?
No,
that's a
it's
serious hike.
intense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you hike back up?
Yeah.
Or do you have a helicopter have to come and save you?
But you know, they do tell you they may or may not come get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like, you know,
I mean,
depends
so-
on your importance.
I mean, you can really go anywhere you want to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not like just trails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can walk anywhere you want to in the Grand Canyon.
Yes. Yeah.
But
including
yeah,
right
off the edge.
Just right up.
Yeah.
The most important thing is always let people know where you are.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
It's very steep.
Yes, it is very steep, and you know that rim that you're standing on can easily give away. Like there's a little bit, you know, it's just kind of like it's flat rock, right? So it could just crumble, you know. And I've seen some people just really taking their life into their own hands there.
Yes.
There's
You know.
for
go
a
ahead.
TikTok video.
Yeah.
What I was going to tell you, the two things I was going to tell you. One is, it's amazing the difference in temperature from the rim to the bottom.
Yeah, is it cold down there?
No, it's hot.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
You know,
hot.
the day we last time I went, the day we left. Of course, we left at daylight. It was 48 degrees at the rim. It was 118 when we got to the bottom.
Dang. Okay.
But it's a dry heat.
Yeah.
At 118, it's dry. Everything's
yeah.
dry. It's
Yeah.
all the moisture
Yeah.
out of the air. But it was extremely, temperature difference was big. But the other thing you see these people riding those donkeys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even holding on to the reins.
Yeah.
I mean, those donkeys they know what to do, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
like sitting cross-legged on them.
Well,
drinking a
you
beer.
know, and I was watching one, and, you know, they take like railroad timbers and shore up holes and stuff,
Yeah.
you know, and so there was this big hole with a railroad timber there where many people would walk. It was about 2 foot deep, you know. So this donkey gets up there and he jumps out to the outside, kind of where it's like,
Yeah.
I thought I'd have been jumping off.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
person just not even hanging on.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, it
I'll
is
control
crazy. Yeah, that's what-
my descent.
That's right.
Yeah.
I may fall off and do it, but I'm not going to do it because some dumb donkey jumped out over there.
Well, if a relative of yours fell into the Grand Canyon, you can source your coffin building materials from Bailey Discount
That's for
Building
sure.
Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive, right here in DeQueen. Everything that you might need for the do-it-yourselfer or fall off the Grand Canyoner.
And you can have popcorn at the service.
Absolutely. Perfect.
Order a fixed popcorn for
That's
the service.
right. 880 East Colin Ray Drive, the #1 place to source your building materials locally. Go to their Facebook page. They do employee spotlights and giveaways and new stock and inventory and information that you need to stay up to date on renovating that house or building a garden or building a deck or a gazebo or whatever it is.
Yeah, and you know, if there's something particular you want, they don't have it, go
They can
see
get it.
Cheryl, go
Yeah.
see Quinn. They'll get it for you
in a timely manner.
Yeah, they'll get it for you.
And the best thing is just the customer service, and they help you load it, you know, just stuff that you don't get
Right.
at those stores where you're not even saving any money driving all the way down to,
No.
just to be ignored, and you're just a number at that point. So Bailey Discount Building Supply, check them out today. We got to take our very last break, and we'll be right back to close out the show with the Brew Crew.
At United Ag and Turf, we know that everyone's version of work is different. Fixing the fence line or feeding the herd, handling heavy loads in tight spaces, prepping the ground to help feed the world, or cutting your grass like a work of art. Whatever your work is, we can get more done united. Find the John Deere tractor package that's right for you at the price you're looking for online at UnitedAgAndTurf.com. So let's get to work with United Ag and Turf.
Love is in the air. It's the sweet smell of beautiful bouquets of fresh flowers, and it's leading right to Pam and Company on Constitution Avenue in Ashdown. Nothing says I love you better than flowers, and no one is better than Pam and Company at turning that message into something beautiful for your special Valentine. Pam and Company also offers tasty Valentine's Day candy baskets for the kids and unique gifts by local vendors. Place your order today by calling 870-667-7018 or visit Pam and Company's one-of-a-kind flower and gift shop in Ashdown.
When you want to know what's happening in Southwest Arkansas, you can depend on KDQN.net for up-to-the-minute news. Since August of 1956, KDQN has been covering the news, sports, and weather you want to know about, and now it's online. Check out our homepage, click on local news, obituaries, upcoming events, churches, announcements, classifieds and employment, local sports, weather, cattle report, and the trophy room. Southwest Arkansas News online 7 days a week and updated several times daily from your #1 country, 92.1.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? Four States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on check availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
We are back live. Kdqn. Oh man, Greg, you got me distracted with that story.
Can I tell you about the first time I saw the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
I've been there just a bazillion times, obviously.
Right.
But the first time I went, I got there at about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was foggy, and I couldn't see anything, and I was disappointed. But I waited around, and the sun, was coming up, and the fog started clearing, and then you'd see little patches, and it was just the most magical spiritual experience I've ever had.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, you got it. You got to go and see it. You can't even comprehend how big it is. It's a trick on the eye. You know.
It's so big and so it almost doesn't look real.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like a painting sometimes, or like one of those. like a fun house mirror.
Yes.
Where it's like you can't
Your
focus.
perception's off,
Yeah.
right?
The moment that you have to look into the canyon, be able to focus on a part, and things start to. But if you're on the south rim and you look at the north rim, it's like it's like space or something that you can't really figure out. Your mind has trouble with that.
It is incredible. If you hadn't seen it, it's worth going to see.
So worth it.
Absolutely.
I got to bring this up tomorrow because we don't have a lot of time today, but I did want to say about this 6-year-old kid who took their dad's phone and ordered $1,000 worth of Grubhub.
Oh my gosh.
Including $183 of jumbo shrimp, $400 of pizza, and then a bunch of so many orders, in fact, that let's see here, Chase Bank declined and sent fraudulent alerts for how many different places that kid was ordering from.
Yeah. Was it all in one go?
All in one go.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was going.
He was like, "Listen, this is I'm going to get in trouble. I'm getting in trouble."
Right. Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
He was hungry.
I don't even know what you could spend $1,000 of food on Grubhub. I mean, it's expensive regardless.
Yeah.
So, it's probably mostly delivery.
Probably have to live in a big city too.
Yeah. My gosh. But Grubhub reached out and gave him a $1,000 gift card. That's pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't help that you just lost 1,000, but at least now you have 1,000 for Grubhub.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Don't order Grubhub $1,000 worth. Just go out for a nice romantic meal or cook something at home. That's what I plan on doing.
Agreed.
Yes, there you have it. For Jennifer Albert, Patrick Massey, Greg Revels, I'm Tyler Massey. God bless you. Have a great Valentine's Day.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn.